After succeeding in stopping a fiendish cult from resurrecting a dead demon god and witnessing the death of the god Gorum, our heroes take their opportunity to sail down the southern coast. Searching for further adventure, they're told that a priest in the town of Sandpoint is in need of help. Sounding like a simple enough job, they make their way there. But Sandpoint has a history. They are not the first adventurers to come through this seemingly sleepy town, and although those adventurers were successful in their exploits, their actions have reverberated even to now. Evil is stirring in the heart of Sandpoint, and from the depths of the pit, a fire is kindled. Can our heroes stop it? Welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Hello everyone! Welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents 7 Dooms of Sandpoint!
Hi!
Woo! What's up? Me think I'm on the wrong stream. No, you're on the right stream.
Oh wow.
Hello! Hey Eldritch, how you doing? But no! Tonight we're doing like the 7 Dooms of Sandpoint thing. We're just waiting for Mordosh to get here.
Yes.
Hard mode engaged already.
That's fair enough. I do it to everyone else that you run sessions for, so...
Well, look, you are probably going to be going into some combat tonight, so...
Yay!
I'm sure you'll do just fine.
The 7 dwarfs of Sandpoint. Hey, if there's 6 other dwarves...
I mean, there's probably 6 other dwarves in the area.
There's one at the tavern we're in.
Yeah. Sure.
This is the one with the dog.
Wait, does that mean that Snow White's around here somewhere?
What's Aravetter to you? Like...
Aravetta's Snow White, yeah. She sings to the birds.
Yeah, she's definitely the first character I think of when I think, what's a character that matches
Definitely.
Snow White?
So wholesome and great.
You never know, she could match the new Snow White that's about to come out.
Oof.
I've heard almost nothing about it. But then again, I'm also not the target audience, so it's kind of like, yeah, alright.
I'm not going to get into it.
Like, they had the trailer for Fantastic Four dropped last night, and I just...
Oh, really?
The teaser trailer for it, and I had a look at it, and I was like, I'm having so much trouble even being interested in it.
Oh no!
I gotta admit, I feel like every 2 years, like I don't think it is every 2 years, but it feels like every 2 years there's a new Fantastic Four reboot movie. Like, they really want to get like a start to Fantastic Four that works, and they just
remember that I'm pretty sure
it.
that they are produced by different companies.
Oh yeah.
So.
And
It'll be amazing when someone pulls it off.
Well, yeah. I'm just not sure if this time is it.
To Nixie unhard mode. Thank you.
She doesn't need hero points. Though, I will say after playing Tales of the Valiant last night, I do like how they do luck. Like,
I like it. It's just a lot. It's the polar opposite of my experience as a DM. So, like, in D&D, you're meant to hand out inspiration, right?
Yeah.
And I am known for being really bad at. I always forget to hand out inspiration, right? Like, I'm not good at it.
There are ways to fix that. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's just something I got to work on. So then to go to the polar opposite of like, it's expected that you hand out a lot of luck. It's like, oh I need to remember to do this now.
You don't have to hand out a lot of luck, but
Yeah.
I said, I think the best thing is to just have somewhere a little.
Oh yeah, no.
It's like,
it's something I'm
should
gonna
I
work
do
on.
this at the end of this encounter or something like that?
Yeah.
Then it's like something you can think about, and then
It's
eventually
something-
just become habit.
It's definitely something I'm gonna work on. But yeah, no. Obscura's got a really good point. The luck system is interesting. I really do like kind of what they've done with it.
Like, you gain a luck point whenever you miss an attack, and it's like, well, they could expand on that a little bit more, and that would be a lot better.
There are other features that give you luck depending on things. So, like, my thing, I have a thing that gives me luck when I fail a certain saving throws or something like that.
Oh, I'm just talking more in the lines of, if, for instance, you're playing a caster, and they save against one of your spells, here, have a bit of luck.
Yeah.
I think that would be great.
That's probably something I'm going to look at doing, because
as a player, I think it's a good system. I like it.
Yeah, it's going to be something I'm going to have to get used to, but I do like it because it means, kind of as the DM, I feel like I'm less obligated to like help out the player that's getting boned by their dice. Because some nights, like, a player is just cursed, right, and the dice fucking hate them, and that's not fun.
No, it's not.
You can have funny moments with it, but it can suck. And with the way they do the luck in that, I can be like, yeah, you're still getting boned by the dice, but the system innately accounts for that. It's like, here, we can help you remedy this situation.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying to figure out ways I could properly implement it in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, because you wouldn't be able to do, like, the full hero points with it. But
yeah,
on a miss, gaining, like, a point of luck where you can get a +1 on a following action, that's not bad.
Yeah, for me, it's something that, because I'm definitely intrigued in bringing Tales of Valiant to stream.
Yeah.
Once I get the teething errors off, it is 100% something I think will work amazingly with Channel Point Redeem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll be like hero points, but more.
Yeah.
Especially once you get to 5.
Like, I've already seen how many hero points your community throws around like a motherfucker, which is great. We love it.
Oh, look, meta
The
currency
scary
is
thing for you
amazing
guys
that.
is when I start getting luck points, though.
Well,
DM gets luck.
you'll have to figure out how that'll work for you.
That's easy. I just add. I get to do the same things.
Fair enough. Though, whatever the... Ooh, interesting.
I would probably, as the DM though, I would probably not have it. I wouldn't get luck whenever my creatures miss. It would just be if chat throws them at me, fucking brilliant. You know?
What you talking about, this makes them cost so much. I will have you know that narrative direction charges bits for hero points. You have to donate a certain amount of bits in order to give a player a hero point. And every 10% of those bits goes towards the GM getting a villain point. So I feel like I'm being generous.
See, I'd split the difference.
Well, also
I'd
narrative
do it kind of like I do my beans, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, there'll be like a very minor cooldown on hero points, and then I'll probably have like extra ones like it'll be like some very small amount.
I've seen some pretty buck wild systems for it. Like,
Oh,
there's one I saw where it's like you can pay 100 bits or 1,000 bits or something to do like a scene interruption, and it's like, no, like, just drop an extra monster in the combat. Oh god.
I think it was down to DIRP. I think it was them.
Yeah.
I managed to swing by one of their sessions, and they have like a whole bunch of things that you can do with like a lot of points or bits, and some of their sessions are so freaking funny because it's just batshit chaos.
Well, yeah, but like, if you're doing a one shot or a charity stream or something like that, then yeah, sure, do all the fun things, do everything else like that. But if the players are in the middle of a combat and they've already been at it for an hour, and then someone drops 1,000 bits and an extra creature gets added to the combat, it's like, oh, okay, so this entire session is going to be combat, and it's not even an important combat. That's a personal opinion, though.
No, it's something I agree with. Like I when we were talking about the when I was running the stream campaign, I had plans to add like those kind of features.
Yeah.
But we talked about it, and I was like, listen, I'm probably going to have these features disabled for 70% of the game because there is a story. The players are actively doing a story.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense for some random monster to pop up. But then, if we ever get enough players signed up for the PvP tournament, there is going to be stuff that people can do to mess with it. Because why not?
I do say that Eldritch does bring up a good point. Having point redeems to just add some sort of environmental danger to the room or environmental feature, I'm more okay with. Like something to add a little bit of extra spice to the encounter. But adding full out creatures is just like, that's an easy way to send the challenge rating all wonky.
Yeah, see, like a great example is the charity stream that Critical Role just recently did.
Yeah.
Funny shit.
Yeah.
Like absolutely bonkers, crazy fun. But it took him an hour to get through the first round of combat.
Yeah.
Because things just kept happening. And it was funny and it was for charity, so you know, it was all a good laugh and they had a field day with it. But it was just like, no, you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that consistently.
Yeah.
You would legitimately achieve nothing.
Oh, look, I've got bunkers and badasses standing by, and it has built into the system a couple of different, like, completely random things that can happen in combat. And it's just like, that's perfect for, like, a one-shot or a donation thing. But in regular play, you're just kind of like, we kind of got shit to do, eh?
Yeah. Well, it would be kind of like, a good example would be like if we were doing Rust Henge, right?
Yeah.
And there was like Rust Henge had a somewhat of a clock. We were kind of on a clock that we were trying to get certain stuff done before, you know, all the shit hit the fan. If we had random fucking, we walk around the corner and here's a Balrog.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. Like, guess we're not doing this. It'd be funny. I'd laugh my ass off. But then I'd be sad that we didn't get to finish the story. But no, you're right. For one shots, charity things, 100%. It's great fun.
Now charity streams in the main place for disruptive redeems. I did a fundraising stream once, speed running Final Fantasy 1. I could do it in 2.5. It took over 5 because people kept begging. Yeah, no, stuff like that. Like that's a perfect example.
Well, it's like when I get back into doing Souls-likes, because I haven't been playing Elden Ring for ages, I'm gonna have Dixper back on. But I know by virtue of having Dixper on, I need to add at least 25% to the length of the playtime, the playthrough, because people are going to make me jump off cliffs. It's going to happen.
I reckon it was the same Convergence.
I've been tempted. I've tried it before. I'm an old fodgy when it comes to some of that.
Oh no, I get it. But I think it would be...
I didn't like that I could skip certain things, and I was like, But like, look at the Deathless run. I had people constantly redeeming. I would just get far enough, they'd redeem something like, well, now I'm going to jump off a cliff or die to the next boss instantaneously. There goes a perfectly good run after 3 hours.
Well, I will say with Convergence, it would give you extra bosses to keep things interesting.
True. It's something I'm thinking that I'm lining up potentially a partner playthrough for Night Rain when it comes out.
Which game?
Elden Ring Night Rain. It's the
yes. Sequel. The Battle Royale combat thing. I'm not sure. It's like 3 versus, however far you can get through.
Isn't it?
It has a Battle Royale thing in it, but that's not the main feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like multiplayer. You can have like co-op.
Monster Hunter Wilds this month. Yeah, I know it's not going to run on my computer. My computer was burning out.
Kingdom Hearts 3, I won't.
Orcs Must Die.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3, I won't do Dixper or anything like that for, but Monster Hunter Wilds, I will. Because Kingdom Hearts, it's like how sometimes I turn off my sound alerts when I'm playing like a story-heavy RPG because I want to see the cutscenes. I want to hear the dialogue.
Yeah, you want to experience it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, but for like wilds, no, fucking have at it. I have no doubt people are gonna make me absolutely eat shit. It's just gonna happen.
I want to play it so bad, but I'm gonna have to get it on the PlayStation, and I don't have much choice in the matter. But c'est la vie. And I'm pretty sure everyone has heard enough about me and Dwarf complaining about oh, I don't know, just streaming in general.
I was gonna say, like, we complain about a lot of things. Like, you're gonna have to narrow down the fucking the lens on that one.
Yeah, no, pretty much. So
it's all in good fun. We don't rip shit for no point. We generally are complaining because we like something, and we're like, this little tweak makes it even better.
But all that said, we are still waiting for Mordosh to get here, but we might as well do our character introductions now. But because
worst comes to worst, Mordosh sleeping off last night because we ended getting like having a nap and food and drink.
I mean, having to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man's passed out in the tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just passed. He just like passed out in the freaking tub. He was so focused on like having a bath. He just like relaxed way too far.
Well, how about we do our character introductions anyway? Let's start with Iravetta.
Oh fuck! I'm chewing on a cucumber.
I'll cover for you. Then you can do it after you eat the cucumber.
I literally shot like 3 pieces of cucumber in my mouth when you said, let's do introductions.
Well, while she eats her cucumber, hi, I'm the noisy one. I'm Dwarf Down Under. I'm playing Druidic, B-side. I have a bear. I throw axes. Last session, I ate another giant pie and a shit ton of mead. I think, convinced some of the merchants that we have a particular fondness for goats. I lost a little bit of my beard, not much of my beard, but a little bit of my beard, to the fire traps down below, and now I want bloody revenge on... I haven't determined yet, but I'm going to get revenge on something.
Just something in general?
Something in general.
Okay. Well, Iravetta.
Oh, alright. I'm Iravetta, Patty's sneaky beaky rogue, typical tourist human. All the fun, got all the brochures. Love learning about this great town. Definitely not fighting weird shit underground. I think. Did we all get smashed last time? I don't remember. I remember shouting out, "Let's do bar crawl," and then I don't know whether we did it or not. I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we did.
No, I don't think so. Drinks were had, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like 6 cups deep.
Oh, I was crafting. That's what I was doing. I was crafting.
Yeah, craft beers.
Yeah, crafting.
Exactly.
I should mention my foundry isn't working.
Your foundry's not working?
Yeah, it's just gray screen with a little
Maybe
anvil
refresh.
at the top. I am refreshing.
Yeah.
Oh, you will bring the playlist for a second there.
Oh, it might just be taking a while to load up.
I got into the login.
Yeah.
Like, I logged in. But, like, everything was taking a while to load.
Well, Nixie?
I don't know.
She might... Okay, I was going to say she might be...
I am Nixie. I am the group's cleric. I do all the healing and shit. I am going to discover a way to ask my goddess on how to purify and make healing dirt. That way it won't offend me anymore when he mentions he's rubbing dirt into his wounds. I will also research and find out if I can change his bear back into a human.
Joke's on you. You'd be cursing Misha if you did that.
I mean, also, I should point out there are ways to do both of these things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Like,
We've
awakening
already
is a
discussed
ritual.
Misha Awaken.
I know you
Yeah.
say cursing, Michael, but if you've ever watched a Disney film, I don't think you think it's a curse.
Nope. Nope.
Finally, my chance!
Misha is perfectly happy as a bear.
She loves you. She literally gets jealous that we're all surrounding you.
It's adorable. Yes, hopefully I can do some more healing, and successfully make sure that my party stays alive, awake, and well.
Challenge
And that-
accepted. Let's make it so she can't heal us.
No! Behave yourself!
Never.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm happy that when I went to the beach last night, I was able to get my goddess to give me a vision, and we were speaking, and she showed me what is to come, and if we don't fix it, this will be our end result, with the fire horse coming here and destroying Sandpoint again, since apparently it happened in the
You
past.
speculate.
Speculate. I had a theory. I think I'm 100% correct, but
I got a theory. Someone is dreaming.
Drunic
She
has no
bonded with
problem
the only
the creepy
person that
tales,
would
that'll be
listen to her,
fun.
which was the
Yes.
other cleric of Desna.
yes, no one else would listen to me.
Hey,
that
Arabella
voice. Why
listened.
would
She
you
was
wanna
just
stop
hyped.
him?
Modash was in a bath. Aravetta was just hyped for the horse, which was not the right reaction.
Drunic was hyped for the horse. He
drunk.
wants to hunt it.
He was drunk. I looked at the
Drunk?
bear and she just poked her tongue out at me, so I went to the priest.
Misha had pie. She was happy.
Yeah, she poked her tongue out at me.
I'm just thinking Sandpoint Devil is like a unique animal companion.
I wanted as my animal companion.
Yeah.
but can we get a true polymorphed into a bear? And then
I
Misha
don't know,
can
those
have a
wings are kind
cryptid
of
friend.
purple-ish, like butterfly wings. Like Desna's colors.
What?
The wings of the beast.
Can you imagine
Oh,
Nixie
God, it
turning up
is.
in front of her god? I got an animal companion to be
I
your like,
tamed it!
your favorite animal, and it looks at this cryptid and just goes, "The fuck are you doing, Nixie?"
My child, I think you got the wrong idea from my vision.
Bold choice. No.
No! Mother, can I keep the pet? No.
No, I'm
Destroy
sorry.
it.
You cannot
Like,
keep the
hard.
devil horse.
Destroys it with like a moonbeam from the sky.
Joke's on
But
you, the
Mother,
cryptid's stronger than
I
Desna.
worked so hard to tame it. It nearly killed me.
Joke's on you, it's actually a
Des-
secret
Desna
like
takes it back
eldritch
to the
god.
pound.
Oh my god. I named it Stitch.
Oh god. Speaking of Disney movies I'm terrified for.
Yes, the live action Stitch is terrifying. But
Didn't know that was
yes.
happening. Didn't want to know that was happening. Great.
Yeah.
Yes. Live action Lilo and Stitch.
I think this is the wrong My Little Pony VHS.
I
You
have
still use
tried.
VHS?
I have
This is
tried
how-
everything.
This is how jaded by like gamer culture I am. I see VHS, I immediately think of the video game. Even though I grew up in the age of VHS tapes.
Yeah, no, likewise. Also, we'll say My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic is actually a really good series. Or at least the first couple of seasons. But, as for me, hello, hi. The voice you're hearing is mine, it is Obscura. And the lovely visage you see before you is Deaton, my Eldritch buddy. We're kind of in a shared body situation, but it's not one of those things that you really have to worry about. We're getting help, we're in counseling, it's all good, it's all fine, and I can perfectly run all these tabletop role-playing games that get put in front of me. I'm actually getting pretty good at it, I'd like to think. I've been at it for a couple of years at this rate, and yeah, it's going really well. Tonight we're writing 7 news for Sandpoint, and I'm going to switch over.
See, I like how over time that intro for Deaton is evolving. You've gone from "don't worry about it" to "we're seeking counseling. It's okay."
Couple counseling.
So does that mean oh.
You don't have to worry about it, it's fine.
I'm not repeating that one out loud.
Arafetta doesn't have a
I
hero,
accepted the law
a
when watching
second
it.
hero point. I must fix that.
What do I have? I've got a villain point, Who does remember what happened last week, though?
Kind of like mildly piecemealed it together a little bit.
Oh, why have I got 2 hero points?
Leftovers from last week.
Talked with a bunch of people,
Okay.
didn't we? We
Excellent.
finished talking with the Desna guy, and he was like, "Someone can translate that scroll for you." So we went to this guy, Brodert,
Brobert.
and he was like screaming at a little
Gremlin?
fucking gremlin, literally a gremlin.
Oh, before that, Aravena killed a fire undead thing with a water bottle.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because we started at mid combat. That's right.
We did.
Yeah.
I
drew a
emptied
water
my
bottle
flask.
and killed him.
Yeah, emptied my flask on the flaming skeleton.
And before Aravena's the inventor of the water pistol.
Oh hell yeah!
Someone beat her to it. I'm sorry.
Damn it!
Oh.
I can always just take credit though.
Leshy in the Pulses Archipelago has already invented the water sprayer.
Just do the rogue thing, steal credit.
Yep.
Wow. I'm sure Sunshine will love that. But pretty much you've just been doing a little bit of investigating because you've been waiting for our dear priest's friend to arrive in order to perform a ritual to raise a long dead citizen / enemy of Sandpoint. You're not entirely sure, but you're also kind of newcomers to the area.
Well, it wasn't raising, was it? It was like talking to them, to settle the spirit or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the guy was like, "Yeah, we're just gonna resurrect her," I'll be like, "The fuck?"
We're just gonna casually bring her back from the dead just so we can kill her again. Isn't necromancy
I wonder
fun?
why we don't trust the priest.
You can always trust the priest. Always. I can't back that up.
No.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
you
fucking
cannot.
say. I'm sorry. How many like TRG modules the priest is secretly a cultist?
So many.
It is
Absolutely
kind of
all.
a trope.
It works. It's like the trope that I have that all little old ladies are secretly hags.
Yeah, it's the worst. I do not trust any of the old ladies in your campaigns ever. Even the ones that are generally sweet.
You met 2 little old ladies in last night's session, so yeah.
We did?
But you didn't write that session, Michael.
I mean,
We have nothing to fear from this session.
are there any hacks in this? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. You got other things that you need to deal with.
We've got too much shit already.
Yeah, no, look. All that said, you have had a good rest. You have slept in the inn quite comfortably. You had a very busy first day. Like an extraordinarily busy first day.
Yeah, it was a
We're just
long
that
day.
proactive, man.
We need to press that we rested the night.
You have in fact done a long rest and may restore all your spell slots if you have spent them.
Yes. Yes, which
Yay!
I spent them all.
I'll pretend that I have spell slots. Oh wait, no, I do have spell slots.
Yeah, you get your focus points back. Don't give me that shit.
I forgot that I got magic. Oh yeah, I also got pew pew gloves.
Pew pew!
I can do firebolt finger guns. I forgot about that.
What else for
Drink 100% got drunk last night and just like got them to light up a bunch of candles so he could just like do finger guns to light them all.
Well, finger guns is a spell.
I know, you've made it. I've read it a couple of times.
Well,
Slots have been restored. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, my thingy's broken.
I can heal again, guys.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
I mean, you could heal. Remember, you have that wand as well, which gives you an extra heal.
I know.
I just need to quickly refresh
Oh.
the game. Oh,
Alive.
what?
Zay is
What?
alive.
Zay's alive or Zay's on the
Zay-
way?
Did my
Possibly.
ID work?
No.
Oh.
I sent a gift to him, just saying "wakey wakey."
Wakey wakey, exit
Uh,
bakey.
I called him 6 times.
Yeah, for people on my side, sorry, my thing's gonna take a second to reset up.
Yes, or I wrote a spell called Finger Guns. It is subtle.
Come
and then-
on!
It's a subtle spell and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, does anyone have any plans for the morning? Hello, Mordosh!
Hello.
He's alive.
He lives!
Still getting himself set up.
Now
I
he can do his
imagine.
introduction.
Now he can do his introduction. Yeah!
Oh, give him a minute.
No! How dare!
Honestly, Ish, I'm surprised you're not giving him more shit considering the crap he does.
I'm
Sometimes
being
making character
nice.
stuff and you guys
I'm
like that,
being
my favorite
nice.
Franklin
He
Porter.
didn't sleep very well, so I'm
Mm.
being nice. I'll be a little shit later.
No, it's fine. I'll cover for Jendal because he's waking up. We all know it's Ish's fault.
The
Wow. Harsh.
Don't worry,
Gosh.
Jendal, I got you back.
fuck
Gee.
off, mate.
And
Just
this
shove
is-
that jar of dirt down your throat.
See, now we know she's Australian. But yeah, what do people do in the morning?
Sorry, it came out of me.
I'll probably have my shower in the morning, and everyone had their baths beforehand. But like, I feel like Aravetta crafted into the late night and then just passed out on
Yeah.
the
For
floor.
On the
yourself,
floor.
Drunek hasn't had one.
She passed out on the floor.
The dirty, covered in like chemicals and grime and like bits and pieces, and then just like woke up being like, "Ah, my back."
It's kind of funny because I
I-
feel like she would have woken up and Nixie's used her own dirty cloak to put on Arabella because she didn't want to use any of the clean sheets or whatnot.
Aw.
Funny.
So
really
she's
sweet.
taken the cloak that Arabella wears and puts it over her to cover her so she can sleep. With a blanket, but it's a cloak.
Hmm.
I will say, Drunek did want to get up early. He wanted to get up like dawnish.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to go down to the docks
Yeah.
and try his hand at fishing.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so much fun.
You
as
want
he
to try
said
any
last
fishing?
session. He wants to try out fishing because it's ocean hunting, and he hasn't done it.
You should do like
So
like
he's-
reef spearfishing or some shit. That'd be fun.
He figured he'd start with a rod.
Side plot for the day: we all go spearfishing instead.
But yeah, he wanted to go for a little wander down to the docks, find like some fishermen, see if he can like find someone to buy a rod off and try his hand at
Yeah.
fishing up some stuff. He's decided because he doubts that the group's gonna let him just wander off into the woods randomly. So he's like, I'll at least stay within town.
It's a fair point.
I'll do some of that water hunting.
Well, give me a diplomacy society check.
Diplomacy or society?
Yes. Because you're gathering
society.
information, talking to people, seeing if any the spear rod that you can handle.
15.
15's not too bad. Like, I'm not setting this DC by level, you're just asking general questions of people.
Yeah, he's just trying to like figure out how it works.
Yeah. Well, you do manage to find a older man, a little bit crotchety, but that's fine.
I'm
We
a
don't
dwarf,
hold
I
it
can
against
guarantee you I'm more crotchety than he is. Yeah.
Oh, challenge accepted? No. No, let's not do that. There it is. But no, you, like I said, you do find an older gentleman who is willing to borrow his fishing rod so you can, like, learn the skill.
Yeah. It probably Trina could probably spend like assuming he's allowed to borrow the rod for that, like probably a few hours, like a couple of hours until it's like kind of early morning.
Yeah.
Mid morning. And he's just gonna try his hand at seeing what he can fish up.
Well, give me a survival check.
I'm actually okay at those. Where's
For
survival?
nature.
I'm pretty sure I'm better at survival. I am definitely better at survival. We take a 23.
Take a 23. This is where I check the DC by level now. You are successful. After a couple of hours, you're told that fishing is more a sport of patience than hunting. Because with hunting, it's always active, you're tracking, you're following a target, that kind of thing. When it comes to fishing, though, it's more trap setting or active trap setting, but you have to sit on the trap, which feels somewhat counterintuitive as this is kind of your first time doing it. But you eventually kind of come around to it, and it feels relaxing, I guess.
100% at some point during the time, if he sees a fish like near the surface, he does try to throw his axe at it. He wants to see if he can maybe do this a little bit more actively. But no, anything that he catches, like I don't know how much he catches, but he'll hand over everything he catches except for the biggest fish if he catches multiple fish. And he'll just give that all to the old man. And I'm pretty sure I've got enough to do this. Let me just double check my inventory. I don't really, so we'll have to kind of cheapskate a little bit. But yeah, he'll like kind of pat the old fella on the shoulder and he'll hand over 5 silver pieces.
The old man will
have the fish. 5 silver.
The old man will look at you and go, "You know what? Because you've done such a great job, look, you've helped me out. I don't need to do much in the way of fishing anymore today. And I will admit, you kind of surprised me with your skill and ability. So, you know what?" And he passes you his fishing rod.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate it. I'm not so rude as to turn down a gift. But yeah, I'll grab the fishing rod off of him. And yeah, he'll thank him, and I'll probably note that I might come down here a couple more times depending on what happens to Sandpoint, assuming we don't somehow involve in burning the place down.
Yeah, which is fair.
Which considering our track record with things unexpectedly going awry, might happen. He is going to ask the old man if he knows somewhere else that he can try other kinds of. He just keeps calling it like water hunting.
Yeah. It took the old man a little while to catch on to what you're doing, but he eventually got there.
Yeah. But yeah, he'll see if he knows, like, maybe some people that go like spearfishing or something. And then otherwise, he'll thank him, wish him luck, and then I'm going to go back to the inn. Now we snuck Misha into my room, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we said that I wasn't going to make her sleep outside.
That and the inn is pretty comfortable with animals inside anyway.
Brilliant.
As long as they're like well behaved, etc.
As she's walking through this, well, actually, no, she probably would have come with me. Yeah, she probably came with me. So as we're walking back to the inn, then he's going to toss the fish to Misha.
Aww.
She gets the big fish.
She'll chomp it down. That's easy done.
Yes. And I will add a fishing rod to Drew next thingy.
No, you've already got a fishing pole in your inventory.
Oh, brilliant. I got a +1. I just looked at it. It's a +1 combat fishing pole. Yeah! Combat.
It is in fact a thing.
I'm going to beat something with a fishing pole. This will happen. But yeah, that's him done for the morning. And then, yeah, he's gonna, as every true dwarf should, as soon as he gets back to the inn, he's gonna get a taken of dark ale. Because it's never too early to drink.
Well, in this kind of society, no.
But then, yeah, otherwise that's me done.
Anyone else want to do anything with the morning? Iravetta, I know you're kind of getting yourself cleaned.
Yeah, just cleaning up, gonna have a good breakfast. Maybe like mingle with the people in the tavern and stuff.
I don't remember. Oh, can I prep lucky number?
Prep lucky number?
Mm-hmm.
As in roll at the start of the day and you keep it?
Yes.
Yes, you may roll a d20 if you wish.
Yep.
New thing? New thing?
New thing, new thing!
New thing! Ooh.
It was just Adelaide celestial options, but perfect fucking timing.
15.
Alright.
So I can replace any of my fails with a 15.
That's pretty good. That's a good roll.
That was a good roll.
It's a thrown weapon. It's a fucking thrown weapon.
Oh my God.
On my build.
It's a what? What are you saying?
It's a thrown weapon.
What is?
The combat fishing pole I got. It works with all of my stuff.
It should be noted
Sorry.
you don't throw the entire fishing rod.
No, you just throw
the
you
lower.
cast it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I'm about to go god on these
trying to
motherfuckers.
see.
I'll stop interrupting now.
There's nothing else I can do, is there?
Oh, it's just if there's anything you really want to do. As a cleric of Desna, most of your preparations would happen in the evening. If you're, for instance, a cleric of Saren Ray, then, you know, doing your preparations with the dawn would make sense, but...
Yeah. No, so all my other preparations are at night, which is fine.
She could learn that thing that we were talking about last time. What was it? She got a recipe that only she can use.
Oh, yes, yes. Where is that? That's in
So
the
you can
party thing.
learn-
It's in
learn.
stash.
Was it? Try to look for it. It was like a of ritual or something.
No ritual. Anyone could learn a ritual.
Oh, no, consecrate ritual formula. What didn't we like that? That would be good for her to learn.
Yeah, if you want. If you want to spend the morning kind of copying it into your own notes, because currently it's on a scroll,
Yeah.
which, although is kind of awesome to open up in while you're doing a ritual and stuff like that, it's not really good to...
Is there a difference?
Not really.
Okay.
Because it's a ritual, it doesn't burn out, but if you want to copy it to your own personal notes or to a diary or a journal just so you got a better, more permanent record of it, that's easy done.
Oh, so
was it?
ritual formulas and normal spell formulas are different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which one is it? I don't
It's
see
it's not in the normal. It's in equipment. It's like a blue tube looking scroll. Consecrate
Tube?
ritual formula.
Oh, okay.
It's under the jade figurine.
And I take that to my inventory?
Yeah.
How do I do I just drag it?
Or you could just learn the consecrate.
How do I learn it?
Wait, does she already? How does this work? Does she already know it because she has access to all the
Rituals,
spells?
there we go. Do you have it in your inventory, Nixie?
I do, yes.
Excellent. All right. Consecrate ritual formula. Gonna
Does
send that to
she
chat.
already have it because she's a cleric?
No.
Okay.
Clerics usually get taught it as a part of their stuff.
Ooh.
And we
There you
go.
go. Got something
Boop.
you don't have yet.
And Nixie, you now have the consecrate ritual.
Oh.
If you go
What
to
is
your spell tabs, up the top it'll be known spells, rituals, activations.
Oh,
And
yes.
I tried dragging the your character sheet onto the other screen. That's a thing that absolutely happened.
Cool. So I now have it. So what does it do?
Consecrate things. The cathedral, for instance, probably won't need consecration. it kind of comes with the territory. But if you do want to consecrate other things, you can. It just takes time and money. But you can spend your morning doing that. That's easy enough.
Duration a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
Yeah.
They normally last a fair while.
It takes me 3 days to cast.
Yeah.
3 days. I thought it was a day.
No.
Oh, no, yeah, 3 days. Rare incense.
It's 3 days.
Same ritual, yeah.
It will take up my rare incense and an offering of 20 gold.
2.5 days in the casting, I'll walk by with a feather and tickle you.
I will.
And
Inner peace.
4th level spell.
Inner peace.
Inner peace.
inner peace.
That's a really cool spell.
Oh wow! With a success, a crit success, it can last 10 years.
Yep.
It's good for, you know, a house.
Yeah.
It's the
Probably
kind of
some
stuff that
property.
like you do on like holy sites and stuff, or like if you like fought a whole bunch of undead.
Or like,
And
yeah,
you're like-
corrupted place.
Yeah, it's like we don't want some necromancer coming in here and like bringing them all back. Spend a couple days and consecrate the fucking thing.
So
Screw
there
you,
could possibly be a
necromancer.
use for it.
There could be a use for it, yeah. Alright, well, I've done all my stuff. I've recorded down my 15.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
All right. Mordosh,
Yeah,
anything you want to do with your morning?
Nope.
Nope.
nothing
Okay.
special.
Nothing special?
He's had his bath. He's ready to go.
All right.
We don't have anything to do though.
Well,
We're currently waiting on what's his name?
Yeah, but it's the next day.
Yeah.
So we
I was
can
gonna say
go
we don't
talk
have
to him
any. Well, he said he probably won't be ready till tonight with the inscription.
before it
later.
gets dark, though.
Yeah, so we have a whole day before we're
Oh,
due back. almost.
Anything
If
else
you
you
go pick up
want
some more work,
more
Hmm?
work? I wouldn't mind checking out the other potion place, which was next to the place we went last time.
The other potion
Or the
place?
theater!
well, I was
Yeah,
going to say
theater.
the other thing that could be interesting would be to check out local smiths and stuff, because I know Mordosh is interested in smithing, but also it's not a bad idea to know where we can pick up weapons and get repairs done and stuff.
You have a look around town.
But I wouldn't
Just-
mind picking up more work
When was that person supposed to come again? Not today. Tomorrow?
today.
Yeah,
potentially
Okay.
today.
Alright.
They're expected today, but then travel can be
Yeah, no, the priest seems very confident that they'll arrive today, but they're coming on foot / carriage. So the rest of you were kind of like, okay, so they're absolutely going to go way late, and we're going to have to go and rescue them, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would we ever think that would happen?
I don't know. Maybe because the trope.
I definitely haven't done that trick way too many times.
Oh, look, it's a good one. And it's an easy one. But if you do want to check out an armory, there is Savaz's Armory.
Where's up?
That's Shell Street, just left of the church.
Oh, so like really close.
Yeah, pretty close.
Ooh, she
Has a face already.
I am slowly adding the shops
Nice.
as they become more relevant.
I just figured, like, Drewneck knows Mordosh is interested in smithing. He's like, we got nothing else to do with that time. Let's have a look at the smith.
At least until, later in the day anyway.
Otherwise, he'll happily go back to fishing. He actually enjoyed fishing.
That was actually pretty good. Well, making your way to Savaz's Armory. It's pretty easy to find. It really doesn't have a main street, but kind of High Street and Church Street make up the closest. Well, no, it does have a main street, but it is a major thoroughfare, and it's not hard to find. And even for this hour in the morning, Savara is already working her forge. Let's actually bring up a picture of her. One of these days, they're gonna have, like, an NPC that's a good guy and is also ugly.
Nope.
Nope, never.
No.
Nope.
Everyone knows it's a requirement to be ugly when you're evil. Oh, actually, no, I say that,
Yeah.
but I distinctly have used attractive enemies against my players before to be like, haha, let's see if I can make them trust through horny.
I mean, it does work.
It works! Players like an attractive enemy.
She sees all of you approaching, though, and she finishes off with what looks like a sword, as she kind of puts it in the water to quench it. Hello, you're the newcomers, aren't you?
Yes. No.
Straight to the point.
Maybe.
Like,
Yes.
we're well known.
Well, it's a small town. Word travels. But
So-
also,
Arabetta just thinks, oh god, did she hear about the goat situation?
I was gonna say, is the reputation the newcomers have something to do with goats?
I mean, potentially.
It will be by the time I'm done with this place.
I'm sorry, Durnik has to do it. He's in the background. He's not going to say particularly loudly, but he's going to do once again the hands, be like, goats.
No.
He's done it for every other NPC. I've got to keep it going.
Usually, I see to most of the adventurers who come through here, and mercenaries sometimes do work for the Pathfinder Society, but they've been pretty quiet recently. So,
Well,
I was
you're
kind of
correct.
expecting to see you sooner or later.
Yes.
And staying up north at the tavern. It's a nice town.
Thank you, we try. We're still a little bit on the mend, but we're getting there.
On the mend. What do I know what she's referring to?
Oh, she's probably referring to the fact that most of the town burned down a couple of years ago.
Mm.
The event has been referred to a couple of times. Mostly in passing, however.
Oh. Alright.
It's fine, I was a soldier when it all happened. But I do weapons, I do armor, I could do some enchantment if you need it. I definitely do custom orders as well. I know my way
think I
around a
wanted one of
weapon,
my
so I'd like to think I have a better insight than most smiths who've never worn armor. She kind of gestures to her own armor that she's wearing.
Does it look good?
The armor looks good. It looks functional. At the same point, though, it has obviously been designed for more regular wear use as opposed to like full army contact.
We didn't have a striking rune, did we? Oh, no, we do.
We have one left. I used 2 of them last night.
I will also say, I do have my stock, but if there's something else you're after, or something else you're looking for, it's entirely possible I can make it for you. In regards to weapons and armor.
What were we talking about last time, Jen? We were looking for armor, weren't we?
Well, we're talking about the things that we need next for upgrades would be
I think we're
armor
all like,
runes.
armor runes or just better armor in general.
Well,
See, I'm on the fence
you-
about better armor in general. How that
Oh,
well, because like for me, like she hasn't, like, let's say for her, for example, she has armor that's better per se for sale,
mm-hmm.
but it's like gaining 1 AC but giving up 10 feet of movement.
Oh.
If you do have the strength requirement, that penalty gets dropped by 5 feet, though. So, for instance, if you're talking about the half
So
plate,
it's 5 feet movement. Yeah.
and this is part of the reason why sudden charge exists.
Does that include the -1 check penalty?
That does include the check penalty as well.
Oh, the -3, I mean.
Yeah.
It's got a -3. Like, my armor, leather armor, I don't know whether it's been, like, should that be? I just realized that my one has a -1 check penalty on it. Does that affect things, or is it because I have enough dex or something?
Let me have a quick look. I think you should be fine. Because the strength for leather is pretty easy.
There's no strength requirement for leather, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, no, you should be fine then.
But there is a -1 check penalty on that.
It will only apply to things that will be pretty major. Swim checks are the ones that come up the most often with it. In Pathfinder 2nd Edition, they've tried to minimize how much armor check penalties affected.
Alright, so it's good to figure out exactly what those penalties mean then before we buy them. But yeah, if she's got any armor runes, we're definitely looking.
I can do armor rune enchantments, at least the fundamentals. Property runes are a little bit more difficult just because I don't have the recipes on hand. But if you find anything while you're out adventuring or doing your work or anything like that, I'm more than happy to kind of do the work of the formula, so to speak. As long as I'm allowed to.
What does that mean? Like, as in, to player, what does that mean? We find the item, or we find...
Yeah.
Like how we found the consecrate ritual formula.
Kind of, yeah. She's basically saying that, for instance, if you found a sword out there with a flaming rune on it, and you're like, hey, can you put the flaming rune on my hammer? She'd be like, sure, I can do that.
Can't I do that?
Theoretically, yes. She might be a better smith.
Haven't I been doing... That's what I'm saying. Isn't that what I'm doing at the moment? I've been moving runes around for people.
What he's saying is, because this is her profession, she might be more consistent at it. Because, like, if you fuck it up, like, she's probably less likely to mess up.
She won't fail. Like, she doesn't roll.
Okay.
She just succeeds. As long as it's at her level or lower, she just succeeds. Whereas for you, it's a case of you could critically succeed, could critically fail.
Yeah.
Jenna, what shield do you have currently, dude?
I have a steel shield? Question?
Okay.
What?
I was just wondering, would the tower shield be potentially a good pickup for you? Because even though it's the same AC, if you've got if I'm understanding this correctly, if you've got the strength, he wouldn't get the speed penalty.
I would lose. I would lose 5 feet on movement instead of 10.
It's only a 5 foot.
Wait, it is only 5 foot?
only a -5.
That's why we're asking.
It's whether or not it's like a minimum -5, or if it can be reduced further. Because I'm not seeing what strength you need to wield this stuff anywhere.
You actually have to go into the item itself. Now,
that's what I'm looking
item details.
It's so I know that, like, half plate you need 3. I'm trying to think of things offhand that I know. Tower shield, I think you need a 3 or 4.
4 tower shield,
which is fine.
So usually a tower shield doesn't have a strength requirement. It just puts the -5 penalty on you. I personally, as the GM, usually waive that 5 foot check penalty if you have a strength of 16 or more. Which you have. You have +4 strength.
So you could get that.
And it wouldn't slow you down. I would just remove the speed penalty from the item. That's fine.
Because you're a big fucking fella. I'm just wondering if that would be good for you, because it gives you the benefit that when you do the take cover, you also get +4 AC. Like it goes from a +2 to a +4.
Well, it's a different action than Raise Shield, so.
Yeah, but it's an option. Like
yeah. It's a good option to have.
Also,
but
speaking as someone who is somewhat of an expert when it comes to tower shields, when you use the take cover, like when you raise your tower shield, everyone behind you gets standard cover.
Yeah.
And not just regular cover. Because you're essentially raising the cover for that area behind you, or for people who are using you to take cover. And
Which
additionally...
But sorry to interrupt. I was just going to say, as long as it suits your flavor, like you might be like, I just don't see Mordosh being a tower shield user, in which case, like, fucking great, you know?
Also, that cover bonus also helps for stealth checks.
Sorry, you muted.
I said, "Oh, really? How?"
Well,
it gives you something to hide behind it just when you go into stealth.
Yeah.
So
basically,
standard cover. Most people understand that standard cover gives you a +2 circumstance bonus to your armor class. What most people don't know is that bonus also applies to your reflex saves, and also applies to stealth checks. So, fighter raises their tower shield, rogue gets behind them, does a stealth check from behind the tower shield, or from behind the fighter. Things can get really broken really quickly when someone has a fighter with a tower shield in the party. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But again,
it's your choice.
I was going to say, it's up to Mordosh, because it's whether it suits how he uses the character.
No, I was going to eventually wanted to go that route, but
yeah,
I was a little concerned with the penalties because I was like mixing that and the armor together. That'd be a negative. I know. I'm just saying. Yes, but I didn't know that before. I'm saying that before I was holding off on because there was a couple of fights. Well, there was a couple of fights that if I had that -10 to, or what I was thinking was a -10 would have been -10, I wouldn't have reached in time.
Yeah.
So that was.
But now you're sitting there going. Now you're going, all the upsides, none of the downsides. Ooh.
Well, for shields, yes. I still lose 5 for the armor, but that's minimum.
Well, that's why I said we don't have to get new armor if you don't
that's manageable with Sun Charge.
Oh, I love minimum. I would definitely want new armor because I want all the AC. Who are we kidding?
We want you to have all the AC.
As much as we can hear Obscura dying a little side, going, God damn it, I can't hit him as it is.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, he did quite a good job last session of hitting me.
Yeah.
Mordosh used Orchid's ability to stay up, so.
Oh, you're fine, Aura. I've been in the weeds of this system for far too long. She will speak up and go, I can also do custom orders, so if you're wanting a specific design on armor or weapons, I can definitely do that for you as well.
Design. That's interesting.
I can do work with silver and cold iron. I just have to order it in.
Drenek's gonna kind of pipe up. Because we did get barding for Misha, didn't we?
Yeah, we got that.
Already got it barding. Yeah, I thought so.
Early on. Like last time we did our big shop of things.
But he's gonna walk up to it, and I'm gonna pull out the flying hatchet.
Yeah.
That I've got. And be like, I'm not necessarily asking for this right now, but what do you think it would kind of cost in the ballpark to replicate this out of cold iron?
Out of cold iron?
It's the +1 striking, returning flying hatchet. So he knows it's not going to be cheap, but he's just kind of curious.
Well, it depends if you... Like, I can probably replace the blade with cold iron. That wouldn't take too much of effort.
I'm more thinking I wouldn't mind having options on hand. You know how it is. Like, yeah, sometimes you run into nasties, sometimes you run into other nasties.
Oh, no, that is completely understandable. Well, For something like this? Oh, I'd have to get the proper estimates.
That's fine, lass. If if it's a quote that I can come back and get, that would be fine as well. I'm just checking. It pays to be prepared.
You would be looking around the 40 gold piece mark.
For a complete replication of this, including
the axe.
including enchantments.
Including enchantments.
Including enchantments. Like, I love this fucking axe.
He wants twins.
Twins.
Hey, she's not wrong.
I mean, I feel them because I've been eyeing that longsword in our inventory, trying to figure out how I can make it into twins with my sword. So
yeah,
I get it.
Oh, the cold iron one.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I've
got another,
just like my silver one.
I've got another idea that I'm kind of working on, but I don't know how practical it would be. To get some kind of, because weapon balance and all that, but to somehow get an axe that perhaps we could swap the heads out.
I do have a question though, out of character for somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can be somebody.
I could be that somebody.
Well, I'm not sure. I know this character can answer, but I'm not sure if anybody else can, because I don't know who else has been. I haven't been paying attention to the party stash very rarely.
Oh, I have. Yes. What do you need?
Yeah. I was curious, our party gold, is that including our payment from last week's event?
I think so. I think he paid us, because we remember we were at like 300 something. Then we did a bunch of shopping. So now we're like back to 350.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure because I wasn't paying attention to it. I'm just trying to see how much we have before I decide what I'm buying.
Well, there's also stuff we can sell. So can we sell some stuff to her? We don't need the scale mail and the leather armor.
Yeah, she'll take it off your hands.
6 gold. That's 6 gold on us.
Well, you wouldn't get. She wouldn't. Would you get full value or
half value?
I meant for base value. Oh, okay. 3 gold then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. 3 gold's still 3 gold.
Well, we can sell. You want to keep the iron one sword, right? The cold iron one.
I mean, if we need, kind of, but it's not like it's not a high requirement. It's not high on my list.
We can keep it for now.
What have you got weapon-wise that you're using predominantly?
My silver longsword.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be. I reckon we should keep it on hand because it gives you options, right?
Yep.
Like, it doesn't hurt to have a cold iron weapon in.
Yeah, like I said, I'm interested, but it's not the main priority at the moment.
So we can sell the Rancer then. That's fine.
Didn't you want to take the?
I already did.
Plus
one off striking on it. No, I took the striking off of it.
But did you want to take the +1 off it before you sell it, or are you willing to?
Well, that will reduce the price.
This is true.
We do have some spare +1s as well.
Yeah, we have a +1 potency rune if we need it.
Okay.
Because they don't stack on weapons. So.
No, but you can put them on multiple weapons. So
yeah.
I know somebody who has multiple axes. So.
Well, I think he's good for now.
Yeah. That's what I said. We could sell the Rancer.
There might come a time when he might need 2 or 3 for throws, but yeah, you can sell it.
Well, he's got his returning one too, so he's always got that.
But basically, at the moment I've got the hammer on hand, but like worst comes to worst, if I found a hatchet I really want to use out of a different material, then I'd just take all the stuff off my hammer and put it onto the new axe. So I've got stuff stocked up.
Yeah.
Plus I've got a extra +1 now on my fishing pole. I don't plan to take it off, but push comes to shove, I've got a +1 stored on my fishing pole.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, if you want to, you can sell. You definitely sell that. So what's called the Rancer or whatever.
So what's half of 35?
17.5.
17.5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that I know that off the top of my head. Oh God.
Doing 17.
This too long.
Mm-hmm.
As you hand over the Rancer, she examines it. kind of hefts the weight a little bit and checks the balance. And she immediately goes for the bottom of it. It unscrews it.
Oh, I already did that though, yeah.
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 And she just kind of goes, "Oh, okay." Sometimes, like, if I found anything, it'd be yours, obviously. But sometimes when you find stuff like this, particularly the old Thessalonian weapons, they hit all sorts of weird stuff in here. And these kind of little nooks and crannies like this.
What did I pull out of it again?
The Rancier, I think you pulled out a couple of scrolls.
Okay.
Yeah. What I was going to say is, can Jern act like crazy and be like, actually, on that note, could you maybe give me some pointers on things to look out for on these weapons? Like, common hidey holes, things that we can kind of keep an eye on to potentially find these compartments.
Oh, usually it's just the hilt of the weapon usually unscrews, like the bottom of it.
I pull out the dagger and I do the same thing.
Yeah.
That's where I got the gem from.
It's something we've kind of gotten used to. It was a trend amongst the nobles in Magnamar for a little while to just do it with all their weapons. We got some really weird orders. Can you unscrew the front of a shield? It's like, yeah, but that kind of defeats the purpose. But noble's gonna noble.
Noble's gonna noble.
That they definitely do.
They've switched to firearms now, which is a whole nother thing. But we move with the times. I'm currently doing a correspondence course learning basic firearm smithing, which is fun.
She's getting her firearm certification.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, can you remind me as the DM, what were the Knockwool crystals good for? They were anti-magic, right?
Yeah.
Anti-magic for the most part.
Yeah, we're looking for crafting for that.
If you would, if those would, do they have functionality as in, they could be applied to a weapon to potentially help with disrupting spellcasting?
There's not enough of them, but if you were to try to put something like disrupting on a weapon as the property rune, you could use those crystals to kind of drop the price a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, we have 36 golds worth of them. We just put them in a bundle.
Just because I was thinking that wouldn't necessarily be a bad weapon to have on hand. And obviously we do have another ranged person in the party, but if I could get that on a throwing weapon down the track, that'll help us against casters, right? Because then I could just lob the fucking axe at the caster and, potentially fuck with their caster a little bit.
Like, different ammunition?
I could do have ammunition if you're after arrows and things like that. Like, I've got a whole barrel of them, and she pulls it over, and it's just kind of filled with arrows. I don't make them here myself. I get them sent in. But if you're after a custom order with a few arrows, I can do them up. It's just fiddly work.
Figure out how to just trying to figure out how to search bolts and arrows and stuff. It's not doing that for me.
Well, I reckon we should get the shield for our big tanky boy.
Yes.
Well, I was gonna say I'd be interested in buying the shield and the half plate.
Shield and the half plate.
The half plate's an upgrade for you.
Yeah.
Okay. What? So I'm not super familiar with armor enchantments and stuff. What? I'm assuming it's kind of like weapons. You have to get a potency done before you can get any kind of properties done.
Correct.
What kind of price threshold are we looking at for a potency increase?
160, about.
Okay.
She says they're expensive, but you can't put a price on your own protection.
I beg to differ.
I'm wondering, we've got a little bit of spare money. It'll only cost about half of our current gold stash. I personally feel it's well worth it to spend some money on Mordosh's protection, considering he's he holds the line so that we can do our shit, as well as fucking murdering things himself. I reckon dipping 50% of our gold easily into like a potency on either his shield or his plate. Obviously, his choice.
Sure.
It would be the armor. Shields don't get potency, unfortunately. They get.
Oh, did they? Okay.
They get their own specific
get spikes
type.
and things. Yeah.
Yeah, and they also get their own runes that enhance the hardness of the shields.
Ooh.
Is there? This is like annoying me. Is there a way to like search specific? Because I know it's like inventory types, but like how do I search specifically like runes or mods for stuff?
You might have to go to the archives of Nethys.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
archives of
that's
Nethys
why I go to when I want to look stuff up. Like that.
I'll find the page for you. I'll do it while they sort out their stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, my vote would be let's spend some gold on getting our frontliner extra bulky.
I agree.
Okay.
Because I've got plenty of shiny toys. I don't need more shiny toys.
Honestly, Nixie, and if there's armor for Nixie, I wouldn't mind. Because
yeah, getting some stuff for Nixie as well.
Protect the healer.
Can she wear armor? That's the question.
She'd be able to wear like clothing armor, right? Right?
Oh yeah.
I can wear like light.
What's it called?
When I said armor, I was thinking like real armor.
It's called light armor, right?
I was thinking, I don't think she does it, but I could be wrong. I'm basing this on D&D.
Yeah.
I don't know how it translates to Pathfinder. You have like your typical like braces of armor, you know, there's magical items that you can get that generally go to casters because they give you an AC increase without needing an armor requirement. Is there something like that that's fairly commonplace that we perhaps could get for Nixie? Something to help her defensively like that? Or is that kind of a bit more esoteric item than Savar deals with?
1 second. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Happy that there's a Pathfinder 2E tools. Cough, cough. I know how to navigate.
Tara. I'm sending a link. This is to all the equipment runes, and then you can.
Chat. Help me out here. What's the new name?
Chat.
Well, it used to be Braces of Armor, but they've changed it for the remaster. I think it's like the Forceful something? Bands of Force. Is that right?
I can't read this, Michael. So I'm not going to attempt to.
Okay,
that's not till level 8. Bands of Force, level 8. Savar will say, look...
That's expensive.
Yeah.
Apparently, most people say that Braces of Armor have become underused because, like, all their companion item now with the remaster. Most people just say, get some clothing, put armor potency runes, and then resilient runes onto it instead.
Savar will say...
And yes, you're right, they're called Bands of Force.
Savar will say, look, she goes over to one of her chests and she pulls out a small little lockbox. And opening it up, there are several, like, embroidered patches. And she goes, these will do the same job as a potency rune on armor. It just works for clothes. I just stitch it in.
Don't suppose you have one in the shape of one of that Desna Lass's butterflies, do you?
I mean, I could probably incorporate something into it. I don't mind.
Oi, Nixie!
Yes?
We got a picture for your clothes.
A what for my clothes?
Yeah, heard me.
No, we didn't. That's what she asked.
You know, something to help you take a hit. Pick a pretty one.
Nixie's going to look at Aravetta super confused because his accent is thicker today. I think it was from all that
I just took a mouthful of drinks before I said that, so I apologize.
His arm around you, pulls you over to the counter and says, "Pick patch from the box."
Oh,
I feel like Mordosh has heard me speak way worse being drunk. So he's like, I'll fucking translate the Dwarvish, alright?
Yeah, I didn't understand him either. I was sitting there like, a picture? What?
I knew exactly what he was talking about.
This is like Yender and I play way too much shit together when we're drunk. He can translate perfectly.
Jesus Christ.
I speak Dwarven apparently.
So, yeah, as Mordosh drags her over and says, pick one of the fabrics, she will select whatever's like closest to Desna colors that she can get.
Rick's like kicking the ground, just like sulky that everyone's making fun of his accent. It's like, fucking assholes.
I'm not making fun of it. I was just telling her because
No, you're fine, lad. They're just assholes.
in my brain, I'm thinking, wow, they're slow. Let me help them. Pick patch from box.
Pick patch. I heard picture for clothes. I was like, the fuck?
I'll just need
me.
I'll just need the top layer of your outfit in order to stitch the rune onto it. That's all.
Everyone just claps her hand and goes, strips.
she goes, no issues, and just takes off her top because she's got another layer underneath. She just takes off her top to hand to her.
Strip.
What walks over to his dwarf buddy, gives him a little elbow.
You elbow him in the head.
They're so fucking uncivilized.
I lean down. Didn't even need to buy her a drink.
Oh my god. I need to know if Nixie hears that.
Oh, probably not.
Okay.
Yo, you got your head in a box.
Or she might. He's just having fun, so he wouldn't care.
She's still wearing another layer. Yeah. She's not naked and you can't see her bra, so you're fine. Fuck you.
Look,
I feel like Aravetta's just in the background knowing that she's just a little gremlin, just going strip.
She is like going to use her arms to like cover her cleavage area though, just in case. And she will turn to Aravetta and be like, "Can I borrow your cloak?"
Okay,
you have a cloak. I gave you a cloak last session.
Yeah, just get yourself.
I'll use my shawl.
It's a very Desna cloak.
I'll use my shwow to cover myself.
Shwow? Say it again.
Shwow.
Say it again.
My shwow.
So between the potency for Nixie, the half plate, the tower shield, and the potency for the half plate, what are we looking at cost wise?
Well, 28 for the tower shield and the half plate. Armor potency. No, there's a space in there.
338.
Yep, that sounds right.
Wait.
Base. Unless we can negotiate a discount.
Give me a diplomacy check. None of you being specifically rude to her.
Can I give him a +1 for being a polite, quiet person in the background?
I mean, if you want to saddle up and say something to her.
Can I say it's
I feel like
disconcerting that
Aravetta's
she's
just had
been
a face
quiet?
and like looking at arrows and shit, which is literally what I've been doing. Trying to look at arrows.
I feel like because Aravetta's being quiet, Druidek's like, I've got to keep an eye on her because when she gets quiet, she's doing sneaky shit.
Tara has been looking at other pages, looking at arrows. Leave me alone.
Just leafing through the catalogs, it's fine.
Literally, try to look through ammunition. Leave me alone.
But
okay.
If you want to do a diplomacy check, you're not going to fail this.
I'll try.
Like, she's not going to charge you extra.
Can I try and help him? Because I've actually been talking to her. Yeah, I want to attempt to help him. Okay. I definitely don't want to be the one doing it. My diplomacy's shit.
Hey, it's not much worse than mine. I'm sure, but
I'm -1.
Not much worse than me. So,
so just roll diplomacy, right?
Correct.
If I roll well, he gets the benefit.
I heard roll diplomacy, so I rolled mine.
Well,
and I have a hero point, which I will use.
You gonna use it? All right.
Yes. I don't mind having a low roll, but that's just like, no, that's just pathetic.
I got a 15 to assist. Oh, God.
Oh, almost a 17. Damn it.
It's almost
close.
a 1, too.
Yeah, no, it was 17. It was starting to roll that way, and then it came back at 7.
I like how I was so confident I was going to do worse than you, and then I got twice your score.
Told you.
Still -1 though. She thinks about it for a moment, and she goes, "Well, you are selling me a couple of things, so how about we call it 320 and make it even?"
I've already sold her the stuff and got the stuff.
Yeah, she's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
320.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. 8 more gold to go to the bar with. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we take it.
I know an investment when I see one, but I'll make sure I get those runes done for you as soon as possible. This sword's just busy work, so don't worry about it. So come back around lunchtime. I'll have the runes done for you.
Hey, that'll work.
Is my top done, or am I gonna have to leave without the top?
It takes her about 5 to 10 minutes, but she gets your top done.
Cool.
Aw.
I do
If
put
it's
her
jokes.
top on.
If it doesn't look like she's like super focused, like because she said it's just busy work, Drunek does want to ask her while she tinkers with the top. So may as well ask while we're here. Don't suppose you got anything that needs doing? I like to keep busy. Or heard of anything that needs doing?
She thinks about it for a moment and goes, "Nothing immediate.
Why did it? What? Why did it? I wrote that. Why did it come up as her? It's so weird.
Would you have it targeted maybe, or it clicked?
Weird.
Yeah, if you have her clicked, it'll come up as her.
Kind of like how Ish was talking as the horse.
I was just asking so I can change the money total.
320. So remove 320 from the party stash.
Sure. 320.
Nothing specifically. Are you heading to the pit at all?
Potentially.
We might find ourselves that way, depending on what catches our interest.
It's not so much out of curiosity, but every now and again, we have people come in here with injuries from like demons and devils and fiends and everything else like that. If you manage to get any of the weapons, like manage to retrieve them, I'd like to examine them so I can pass on some proper information to the local medics.
Okay.
Just because they create some unique.
Who would be the local
wounds.
medics? Like
the cathedral for the most part.
The church. Yeah. All right.
But
so we can definitely fucking do that. We do like collecting things. So based on what you're saying there, because we haven't heard, we've heard the pits there, but we haven't heard a great deal about it. So assumingly, based on what you're saying, there's devils and fiends and all kinds of nasty fuckers down there.
It's mostly where a lot of them come from, but there's no way to really be sure. The old Thessalonians like to mess around with a lot of summoning rituals. They like to summon.
Oh, yeah, we've become acquainted with that.
Yeah. It's kind of a local tradition. If you find a Thessalonian rune, there's probably going to be some summoned creature around. Dispel magic does a treat on the smaller ones, but the bigger ones, you kind of just have to get in there and get a little bit bloody yourself. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's what forced my retirement, but I'm happy here.
Hey, fair enough. Actually, on that note, does Pathfinder have Bane enchantments?
It does.
Yes, I actually have to talk to you about one because I have one on my 5-star. But I don't know what it does.
So Jurnek will be. Is it called Bane or is it called?
Yeah,
something
it's
else?
called Bane.
Okay. So is Jurnek going to be like, on that note, considering evidently we're going to keep running into these fuckers if we keep having a poke around. I don't suppose you dabble in specializing weapons for fucking certain things up, do you? Enchantment wise.
Honestly, your best bet's probably to go to the cathedral.
Aye, fair enough.
They do consecrated weapons and things like that. I can do the fundamentals for you, but as soon as you start getting into like the more niche enchantments, yeah, you have to kind of go to the cathedral. And I know they can do like anti-demon stuff.
That's fair enough. Might be worth looking at because you can see it, and he like holds up his silver hatchet. We got this, or I got this specifically because fuck those assholes, right?
Yeah.
So if we can somehow make the axe scream more so, fuck those assholes. Always a good time.
Which fair enough.
Hey. Oh, appreciate it. We'll be back around lunch.
Pleasure to do business with you.
Yeah, was that your next just gonna wander off with me?
Yeah.
I didn't know where he's going, but he's wandering off.
Do I need to add items to people's inventory?
Nope.
Only Ish's shirt.
I've already done it to Ish.
Okay. And the rest was more.
Already wearing it and looking around the shop with Aravetta.
Nice.
What are you after, Mordosh?
Well, the half plate. I was trying to move.
Half plate?
Yeah.
You get that back
her
when we go
inventory.
there, right? Because she was going to immediately make that +1, or did she just do that immediately?
Well, she's doesn't work on it. I don't have it yet. I was just gonna bring it in and do the editing to add the +1 stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like I moved the tower shield from her inventory over to my inventory because
Yeah.
that you can buy immediately. But
Yeah.
Wow. And now
So I
have
guess you could
20
also
AC.
sell your shield and stuff if you wanted, your old one. But you could also just keep it.
no, I'm gonna keep my old shield because shields
In case
these
it breaks.
shields because the shield isn't actually any stronger. Isn't much stronger than my old shield.
Mm-hmm.
So
It just
shields break
has
pretty easily.
tertiary
Or
benefits.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Just smart.
having a back with shield is definitely gonna be worth keeping.
It might be worth looking into those hardness runes down the track.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As you're kind of talking about the shields, she goes, it's a good idea to have a tower shield and a steel shield if you can. The tower shields are great against casters. And, you know, the occasional alchemist, because they help you up against the explosives. A wizard throws a fireball at you, a steel shield's not going to do too much. Tower shield, you can hide behind.
I slap Mordosh on the shoulder. I'm like, would have been good in that room, eh? When he got shot by multiple fireballs.
Yeah.
Did we have anywhere else we wanted to go? Or we all
I want to go to
marking time?
Pillbugs, but we can leave it for now. It's not a pressing issue.
Well, I was going to say Drinek's suggestion is we just blow a bunch of money. Maybe we look into potential ways to get more money.
Well, who do you want to go talk to? We can go. I want to stop by the theater anyway to see if they have any brochures on shows.
Well, I was going to do the classic adventure thing, be like, Tavern has job board, go job board, or Pathfinders. Wait, the society's not here, is it?
No. The
Something
society doesn't
else
have a
they
lot
pointed out
here.
instead.
Wasn't there like a little guild?
Town
We
center.
could go town hall. Yeah, town hall.
Town hall, town center.
Garrison might even have work. Let's go there. It's like right next door. Or near.
Yeah,
nearby.
actually, that
Like,
works pretty well, yeah.
It's true.
Like,
we go to town hall.
We might end up having to do something for the priest, but it doesn't hurt to potentially have something lined up otherwise.
That's all right.
Line up a couple of things. It's all good.
It's better to have knowledge about what's going on around us anyway. So
The freaking game player in my brain's like, we find if there's any jobs that are in the same area so we can like be efficient at multitasking.
Get all the side quests.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, just looking at the time, what we might do is go on our 10-minute break.
Okay.
Yep, no, we'll just go on a little 10-minute break. run the ads, do the resting. I've got to refill my coffee cup. Run the ads and all that other fun stuff. You know how this all goes at this point. But thank you all for joining us. There will be some combat tonight before the session is done.
Yes.
As
we
a
kind of throw a
wagon
wrench in
starts,
that plan initially.
as a wagon starts to trundle into town, carrying a very unique passenger.
Who got attacked by goblins?
Oh.
The
I was going completely the other way with that.
The unique traveler is the undead skeleton boy that we fought at the end of Rustenge. He's back!
Terrible.
I throw another holy water attached to an arrow in his face.
All right.
But yeah.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hope to see you then. Well, when we get back.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff. All right. Hello. We have returned on my side as well. It's the same people as FF, but side projected. Yeah. Square Enix does a lot of JRPGs we don't always hear about. Harvestella was a recent one. I mean, it's been like a year or two now. But yeah, Square Enix did their own little attempt at a farming simulator with JRPG elements, and it was actually pretty good. I really need to get back into it, actually.
I'm back on time.
Hell yeah! We believe
How
in
dare
you.
you?
I'm back.
No doubts. None at all. Got your glasses?
I got my glasses and my cookie.
Yeah.
Apparently I forgot my cookie as well.
I have water. I have stir fry. And I also have my glasses. Thank you for reminding me.
Glasses are good things to have if you need them. I, for one, have not been to an optometrist in over 10 years.
Wow, boy.
I'm avoiding going back to one because you're going to be like, you need a new prescription. I'm like, that costs money.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at as well. Starship Free was also love-hate with community to MP mechanics as well at the end of the story. Yeah, they do some experimental things in the Star Ocean games as well. But Starfinder 2 is on the way, and it's going to be able to be hybrid and blended with Pathfinder 2nd Edition. There's a lot of people, myself included, who's threatened to write up some Star Ocean-style adventures and things like that.
Ooh.
Which is going to be interesting.
I do know a couple of people that are big fans of Star Ocean, so...
Yeah. Also,
I need my glasses for the computer.
Jotun Born has been announced as the new ancestry that's coming to Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Which is going to be like your giant folk. They're blue.
Cool.
Blended even within Foundry 2, though I don't know how. Currently, because I have talked to some people and know about it, Starfinder 2 is probably going to have its own engine. Hey, Kuraga. Starfinder 2 is probably going to have its own engine, but you'll be able to download a module for both independently to add the content from either side. Like, there'll be a separate module you can download. Because some people want to keep their Starfinder stuff in Starfinder and their Pathfinder stuff in Pathfinder. Which is fair enough. Yeah.
Ah, I did something. Oh my god.
Oh no. Everything's destroyed. You broke all the things.
I was changing my name of the flycer so I remember to put fiends on it. And I was like, oh, the tags. Maybe I can, like, put it there. And I accidentally deleted the last one that was there and I don't remember what it was.
Oh no. Why, sir? God, I don't know. I would check up on the archives. You should be able to find it.
It's just the default ones?
Yeah.
I would assume. Okay.
Same finder, same math. Yeah. No, pretty much. But it is as you're exiting the armory, because you were there, like, there was a couple of chatting, but between, waiting for runes to be imprinted and everything else like that, it ended up to be like 30 minutes, an hour by the time you're done. You do see a wagon kind of trundling down the road towards you. And barefoot and in the driver's seat is an elven woman.
She's pointy looking.
Yeah.
Pointy looking? Like, I get it.
That's racist.
Well, no, she's
Hey, what do you
also
want?
got very pointed features.
Mm.
I was gonna say she's pretty. Damn.
She is pretty,
I'll
though.
put it out there. I didn't actually know she was an elf until after I said that. I was just like, very, very pointy face, pointy, sharp eyes, that kind of thing.
Pointy
What do
nose.
they call knife ears?
So
No
it
wonder they-
wasn't a dwarven hating on elven thing, all right? It was just
It's okay, I don't hold it against you.
He hasn't
I mean,
treated me like poop yet.
Even for an elf, she's quite pointy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, she does have legitimately
See?
pointed features.
me.
But she will pull up her wagon kind of beside all of you, and will look over you in particular, Nixie.
Mhm.
And go, Nixie dear, you wouldn't be able to point me in the direction of the cathedral, would you?
And like that, Nixie freaks the fuck out.
The crab walks away.
I was taking a mouthful of drink when you said crab
Why
walking
was my
faster.
first instinct to say yes, my liege, this way? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, pointy mummy.
I will bow my head in
They're both
politeness
elves.
and say, yes, I do. I will be able to show you the way.
Thank you. It's been a while since I've been in Sandpoint, and I'm afraid with all the new constructions I've been turned about. She pats the seat next to her.
Do I know her name so I can tell the rest of the party who she is?
We have been told.
She
The
was...
guy told us,
Yes.
but
Udrahani.
Aravid doesn't pay. That was it.
Yeah, see, Jurdex, like, blinking, leans across to Mordosh and goes, who the fuck is that?
Aravid jumps in the back and goes, "Woo, free ride!"
Old man's friend.
Yes.
Oh,
leaves
yeah,
the
he was
apartment
waiting
from-
for someone. I wasn't paying attention, lad. I was thinking
I
about the pie
will-
in need.
I thought we were going to go rescue them.
I will
that's
go
true.
get in the I'll get on the seat. I read
You
what
should
G
pass
Rizza wrote.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that
that's
cracked
right.
me up.
That's fucking great.
She gives a flick of the reins, and the terror birds pulling the wagon start along the way again.
Do you think we should go with them? They kind of ditching us.
What brings you so far out? Are you
Could go buy a
here
beer.
for the priest?
Yes. He asked for my assistance with a ritual. Apparently it's a bit beyond him.
Ah.
I must admit, it's been
Well-
a while since I've spoken to the dead. But
Hmm.
it's like riding a
You are
wagon.
quite powerful.
Thank
Wait,
you.
do you
I
two know each
tried.
other? Wait, do you two like know each other?
Oh, yes. She literally said my name.
Udrahana
Yeah,
will
doesn't mean you know
look
each
back
other.
to you. Will look back to you, Airvetter, and go, "Oh, I've never met her before in my life."
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. She's just got powerful mind powers.
Oh no!
I like that
Nixie's-
Nixie's like, yes, we must know each other.
Yep. Nixie has met too many people. She's also an airhead. I've told you this. She's an airhead.
I'm
so
sorry.
she just
That
rolled
gave
with it.
me, you know what that made me think of? That made me think of my nana who had dementia, who would like, if people would come up to her, she'd pretend that she knew them.
Yeah.
So in case she knew them. The sweetest thing.
You know what? That's what Nixie was doing.
It's so cute, but
Yeah,
Arabetta
right.
pointed it out immediately.
Mhm.
And then I waved to the guys who were just like behind us.
And kind of wave them to follow.
Nixie's embarrassed. She now has multiple battleflies. Again.
Oh,
So,
aren't
sister, do
you
you
a
know my name?
sweetheart? Iraveta?
You didn't sound as confident.
No, because she kind of squints a little bit and kind of looks you over.
I give her like a big toothy smile.
She kind of nods and goes back to her driving.
You've been caught out.
Do I get a sense of what she was doing? Like it's like reading a person.
She was clocking you.
Yeah. But I'm saying with the name things, like how she getting the name is kind of like she can read the person, and that like gives her information. But because I'm
she could also just have talked
slightly weirded, she But I'm trying to figure it out myself. You're not on the cart.
If you want to give me like a magic check, so Arcana or occult, religion.
Sure, Arcana. I just want to get like an essence of.
Yeah,
I'm like not sus or weird about her, but just asking.
Oh,
GG was it? You talk about axe beaks, and then I'm immediately traumatized when I almost TPK'd a party with them.
Iraveta, look, once you kind of get to a certain level of ability and power, particularly when you're aligned with a deity, you just start to pick up things.
Okay.
Like preternatural senses, the ability to kind of like just see through people.
She didn't like.
Why can't you do that?
She knows what you are.
Did she seem like off put by what she saw?
No, just
Okay,
kind of like, oh, okay, you're dealing with some things. That's okay.
What am I, an emo teenager?
Kind of.
All right. I sit on the edge and I kick my feet as we ride. Sit happily.
Yeah.
Well, sorry for acting like I knew you.
Oh, you're fine. I was going to say anything.
You outed yourself. Okay.
No, I outed her.
No.
Arabetta immediately was like, wait, what?
Yeah, but it's more fun to make Nixie think she did it.
The hell up, boy.
I'm just throwing stones at Druidic from the cart. So he has no time to think about anything else. He's just dodging them.
Yeah.
Letting them hit him. His choice.
He's flicking them back at her with his axe. No, I'm like doing that thing where he's like the flight of the axe to like almost like tennis pitch them back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's fine. But what's brought all of you to Sandpoint? The call of adventure? Something else?
I'm not saying shit.
Arabella literally goes back and starts pulling out all her brochures. Why wouldn't we be here? Look at all the places to go.
Well, I will say that Sandpoint has gone through a lot of things in its very long history.
Cultured.
That is definitely one way to put it. It's been through the wars, at the very least. I'm glad to see it's getting back on its feet, though.
When was the last time you were here?
Probably with the last troubles. I get the feeling some of the older residents aren't going to want to see me, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything bad. Just reminders of the past.
Well, that doesn't seem like a reason to be like off-put, you know.
And I do believe dear Abstelar has not really informed the locals of what I'm here for.
Oh, yes, we know that.
You said past troubles. You wouldn't happen to be referring to past troubles with a flaming fiery horsey thing, demon thing, do you?
Ooh, did you see it?
Yes,
I
I did see it.
Oh! Well, how was it? Was it as cool as the stories make it out to be?
You saw it?
I didn't fight it. There were adventurers there to do their thing, and they were quite capable. I helped with the healing afterwards.
Look at the time. It's time to leave town, people.
But no, it was awesome to see in the truest meaning of the word.
I look at Nixie. See? Awesome.
This gave me vision!
That doesn't mean it's not cool!
I didn't say
it
cool.
may be something we have to kill, but it's definitely cool.
I didn't say cool, I said awesome, as in it inspires awe of more of the terror variety. It's a horse with teeth.
Yeah, but teeth that we can turn into a trophy.
Ignore them.
My first thought was to sit back, mumble, "Yo, I'm a spider with fingers. That's pretty freaking terrifying if you think about it."
What is this thing supposed to? Don't all horses have teeth though?
If you had done that, I'm just saying, out of role-playing things, if you had said that, I would have had to roll to see if I understood the joke.
Yeah, I did. I leaned all the way back, sat down and mumbled, "Yeah, I'm a spider with fingers, but that's still pretty cool."
Spider with fingers. Could you imagine it?
Oh my god.
Exactly. It's a scary thought if you just think about it with those words.
Oh my god. Nixie
Doesn't mean I'm not cool.
This. Nixie doesn't hear it.
Nixie
She's-
is sitting in the front seat.
Yep. Admiring the elf lady.
Just quickly, Dwarf, how's your connection at the moment?
What do you mean?
Mine's kind of sitting at the 4K kilobytes per second. I'm red barring for some reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, for stream?
I'm green barring, but
You're
like
green bar?
full bar's normally where I sit. Yeah.
Yeah. I usually sit on the green bar as well. It's low for some reason. All right.
Yeah, I've been having that like once a week, twice a week. It'll just be the whole
stuttering.
stream I sit on red bar.
Yeah. Yeah, if anyone's in my stream, just feel free to go over to Dwarfs because we kind of share shit. Like, it doesn't matter. We share the viewers either way.
You can hear him on mine.
Yeah, I don't know if your chat it doesn't come up with the little circles for people.
Those
Michael's
on my
does.
side.
Yeah, Michael's one, it comes up with like who's speaking and who's chat.
Should on either way.
Either way.
Yeah.
I'll encourage people that the vote for this will be absolutely fine. Because I'm recording that separately. But eventually she will pull into the cathedral where Abstelar will be waiting. They will share a quick friendly hug. And as they kind of do their greetings and their hellos and everything else like that. She'll kind of gesture to his hair and kind of be like, "You didn't have so much gray last time I saw you." And he'll blush just a little bit and go,
"Oh,
well, you're looking as beautiful as ever."
Oh. I start writing all this down. I draw a little sketch of them hugging. But I definitely note that.
She will turn to the rest of you and go, "You're staying for the ritual, are you not?"
Hell yeah.
What?
How long what time is it and how long will it be?
Well, I'm going to start the preparations for the ritual pretty soon. And
what time is it? Like what compared like how many hours before we have to go pick up our stuff and talk to the guy who did the translation?
It's about 11 a.m. at the moment. She asked you to go back to the blacksmith to pick up your stuff at around midday.
Okay.
Udrahani will say, well, the preparations for the rituals will take a couple of hours. The idea is that the crescendo of the ritual will happen in the evening, probably around 8 p.m. or something.
Oh, wonderful. I think that fits with us getting stuff sorted. So sure, I'm down.
But we'll be doing preparations. I mean, the chanting will probably start within about an hour or two.
Oh.
But
we will stay for what we can.
Okay. And the two of them will enter the cathedral to do their thing.
Call us if you need us.
So we got a little bit of time to burn.
We have, so he said midday, so like 12:01 is when we have to go pick up our armor.
Mm-hmm.
And then got a couple hours to kill before we talk to old man Thessalonian expert.
Yeah. And then after that, then we swing back here.
So do we want to go do what we were going to do and head to town hall, check out any jobs in the area, whether it's for today or for tomorrow, just get a feel?
Well, I wouldn't mind checking out the pit, having a gander.
The pit's not in town.
They're quieter than you. Oh yeah, and I can do that.
The pit's not in town.
The pit is a couple of hours out of town. If you want to give it a quick check, you can.
I'm not saying like I don't necessarily want to go out and actually go to the pit. I'm saying go to the town hall. I would be interested to see if there's any jobs out that way.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it sounds like we've got things that we can look into there. We've also got the blacksmith's interested in weapons from there.
He's mostly interested in like fiendish weaponry in general.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke over general then. I think he was trying to say something.
No, that's fine. I was gonna say so. Town hall, back to the blacksmith, down into the pit, down into the cathedral.
Sure.
Because Thessalonian guy said before dark. So
like,
the
when does it
ritual
get
should
dark
be
here? Like
in between.
Well,
yeah. Well, we obviously don't want to go down there until we've got the armor and stuff yet. Just.
I mean, I could show you the larger map if you like.
Sure.
I would assume somewhere around 8.
Well, 8 is when she said that's when the major bit starts, whatever.
It'll be crescendo, so it'll be getting to the peak of the ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I assume that's around the time that it starts to get like the night starts to creep in.
It's probably advisable to be there an hour or two sooner, but.
All right. So then, do we want to just stop by early at the old guy's house?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we definitely don't want to go to the pit today because it's a couple of hours out. So by the time we get there, we won't get back in time.
Where are we? Old Sandpoint Light. The old light Sandpoint. Here we go.
Okay, so we're gonna cross the river and everything.
How did we get onto the Devil's Platter?
Oh, well, that's one of the things you can ask at the town center.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
we head to the town center. At the very least. That's
for those who are kind of watching on my end, because Discord and Foundry don't seem to be having issues at all, it's probably an OBS thing.
Yeah, it's something that has been hitting a lot of streamers lately. I know at least 4 other people.
It's super fun.
It is a Twitch side thing from what I know. It's just Twitch has been having issues with people like connecting to it. It's like from what I've been told, which may or may not be correct, it's like a discrepancy thing between Twitch and broadcasting software specifically.
I'm in the creator club. I might bring it up directly with them, see what I can do. Just ask them what the go is.
Yeah.
If it's just ongoing technical issues, not much can be done about it. But like I said, there's a reason I record all these.
Yep.
So where do you heading to first?
Town hall.
Town hall?
Yes.
Well, let me get back onto the page.
I remember Michael was able to do it. Are we able to have the Sandpoint Hinterlands map permanent to go between? Because I remember when Michael ran his campaign, we were allowed to like look at the main map freely by doing that.
That might be something we can look into.
Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll look into it after stream. That's easy done.
Because then we don't have to ask you to bring it up if we want to like look at something.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I also like to kind of mix up what the screens are looking like.
Yeah. What's the average overland travel speed in Pathfinder to the hour? Like, is it like 2 miles an hour, or is it a mile an hour?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. Following like a shortcutted road, it's like roughly 6 miles to get to Wishes Well, which is near the pit. So,
Well, that's if we can't just cut like
no, that's one
onto the mountain. But we're going to the town hall. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, they have a picture for the clerk that works there.
Hell yeah.
Chat. Players, please behave yourself.
Damn.
Literally took the words out of my mouth. Damn.
So
she's evil.
How is she evil?
We established this. Really hot characters are evil. Beauty cannot be trusted.
Beauty
I will
cannot
defend
be
her
trusted.
my life.
I'm right there alongside you, mate.
That's how we die.
Well, as you enter, she's sitting behind the desk for the town hall, and she gives you a happy smile and kind of waves to all of you. Welcome to the town hall. Can I help you? Adventurers. Sorry, just by the look.
Hey, it's not an incorrect assumption. We're wondering what you got in the way of work that might need doing.
Define work. Because I know there's some farmers
Adventure
out in
work.
Adventure work.
I mean,
Hunting,
there's also
slaying. Finding?
anything, really. We're pretty good at anything.
Also, anything that, like, maybe, like, you know, provisioning in the case that there might be stuff that we can find while we're doing jobs. That the
If you
town
know
could use and
someone
pay
who's
for.
willing to pay for a task, we got it. More or less.
I mean, nothing particularly. I know every now and again there's caravans that are running back and forth from Magnamar that just need general protection.
No, like, problems in the city.
Oh, I certainly hope not. Nothing specific, no.
So much for an adventurous town, Jesus Christ.
Well, that's the problem.
The adventuring town with no adventure.
Well, no, because if you're like the 5th or 6th in line, like, group of adventurers to come through, and unfortunately the Pathfinder Society gets priority when it comes to those kind of things.
Is there a place they run out of here? No, right?
No. Usually they make appointments with the mayor directly.
I don't suppose there's anything that you're waiting on the Pathfinder Society to come and fix for you that could be solved more immediately by people in town.
They usually... It's strange with the Pathfinder Society. They usually come with a purpose already. We just have to point them in the right direction.
I lean in. What can you tell me about the theater? Since no work, what about play?
I mean, I'm supposed to be playing the female lead in one of the upcoming plays.
Really?
Yeah.
You got a brochure?
No, I don't have a brochure.
You should make one. You gotta promote yourself. What do you mean?
Well, no, the brochures are at the theater.
Yeah, but you're here. You might as well, like, display some here. People coming through might see it. Advertising.
You are quite correct. And I will see about getting some brochures put up in here. We try not to be touristy. The Merchants Guild gets upset if we tread on their toes too much. She gives you a wink.
Wait, really? I pull out my pile of brochures. Tourist is like a common economy booster. You can't, like, not be touristy. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, the Merchants Guild handles most of that. Especially nowadays.
Don't let them push you around. You're allowed to self-advertise.
It's It's not my call to make, but thank you. This is when you do notice, Irvetta, you're leading in. I'll get you to do a perception check for me.
Oh, sure. An actual important roll. Let's go. Not just. I don't know what I rolled.
That's okay. You'll just be told the results and.
Or told nothing at all.
Yeah.
You can see from the picture that she kind of has her red hair draped over one side of her face.
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling, just from the general glances, that that's intentional. She is, in fact, hiding something behind the fringe.
That's all right.
Or
She's
hiding
pretty,
something
though.
underneath her hair. You can
She's
catch
Evidently,
glances
she's found
of
a
it.
good way to distract people from her face, so, you know.
It could be intentional.
Wait, she has a face? Oh, never mind.
Oh my god!
Well,
I can't help it. I can't help it. It's
I
too
give her my
easy.
hand.
Shut up.
I give her my hand, and I say, I'm Irvetta. What's your name?
Shayless Vinder.
Cinder.
I'm Nixie.
Jokes.
Hello.
Make right now.
What did you say, Michael?
The amount of jokes I could make right now.
She's so pretty. You're so pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you haven't got work for adventurers, I don't suppose you can give us pointers, considering the touristy flavor of the conversation. Get into the place that you all call the pit.
Yeah.
What's a good way to get there that doesn't fucking take us forever?
There's a trail that leads up the plateau that will take you there. There's a lot of signposts and things like that. There used to be tours that would go up there, but after some recent events in the last couple of months, they've stopped doing the more casual tours up there. Yeah.
Who ran the tours?
A expedition went up there, and they.
But who ran them?
Who ran them?
Yeah, who ran the tours? Who put together and ran the tours?
This is the GM, who is currently.
See, my first brain was like, my
my
brain was like, we could fix that problem and get paid by the person who can redo their tours now.
I love chat, Aura. God damn. She's evil. I don't want to be good.
Well. Give me a diplomacy check. Irvetta. Drunic, you can assist with this.
I will definitely succeed in
roll first, go.
Where's diplomacy?
You might get really good.
Rolled pretty well before.
That's pretty decent.
11. I wasn't too distracted.
I'm gonna reroll.
Arravetta was.
You're gonna
I'm gonna reroll. I mean, I'm the closest at the moment, so it makes sense.
Actually,
But
I'm the one leading forward, having a look.
Reroll using her plane.
Can I try?
You can give it a shot if you like.
Yeah.
She's very distracted.
I got 15 though, even distracted. It's not terrible.
Oh god, that red bar is not
That was
punched.
nearly a 20, and then it decided not to be.
She gives you a smile, Nixie, and goes, it's not something we like talking about, because she was the daughter of she's the daughter of a local townsperson. But young Erica apparently ran into this Sandpoint devil up near the pit. And she's been resting off her injuries ever since.
Who's she the daughter of?
Alma.
That you have to be careful of?
Oh, it's not careful.
Have we met
it's
that
just we're trying not to bring up old wounds.
Try to be civil.
Who is he in relation to the town?
Alma.
We haven't met him, right?
Alma, she used to be the the sheriff, the garrison leader around here. The head guard.
Oh. Used to, so she's not anymore.
Retired.
Okay.
Probably look after her daughter.
Well, at the moment she is.
Oh, I'm saying that as me, not
Ah, okay. It's done.
Nick. So what you're saying is that big horsey can be found up on the pit.
No,
In
what?
the pit.
No. Michael.
Boing.
We don't know for sure.
Did you just say boing, boing, boing?
No.
Oh my god, Ish.
I was thinking it, but I didn't say it.
You are all crass. My gosh.
I didn't say shit.
Goodness gracious.
You cannot hold me accountable for my thoughts.
Actually, yes, I can.
Only for my actions.
No, I'm pretty sure I can.
I heard his thoughts and said it out loud. I'm sorry, I'll behave now. Apologies.
We did just.
I didn't.
Okay.
I'll behave.
So that
I'm
just
so
happened.
sorry. I will mute myself.
Oh, you're fine. Someone did in fact say it.
Wait, did that?
So
I didn't actually hear it.
Oh no, just
It's okay.
just looking
We
at
shall
chat,
move
it's
on.
fine.
So we did just get in town. Who is people make appointments with the mayor or the Pathfinder Society? Who's the mayor? Who's who?
Who's the mayor? She will give you the mayor's name, which I have to look up, unfortunately.
Okay, I thought
Because there's a fair
I thought
bit
you
of
were gonna
jumping
be-
around. The NPCs all have names.
you were gonna be like real sly and be like, I'm the mayor.
I'll be the mayor
How
one
would
day.
How would one go about trying to get a meeting with the mayor?
Oh, I can make an appointment for you.
Can you make an appointment for me then, darling?
Why do you need a
We'll talk later. In a
These
second.
spiders could blush.
Outside.
They're cock blocking.
No, not that. I just don't want to talk in front of her.
Okay.
This is our matter. We'll talk about in a second. I'll tell you. I have an idea.
All right.
Next toil day at around 2 p.m.
When's that? When is that?
I don't care. Yeah, but I don't care. What's that mean?
about 4 days.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Busy man. Gotcha.
Busy lady.
Oh, lady. There you go.
Hmm.
Oh, well, you would have given me her name, so
Yeah.
I absolutely gave
we're
you
gonna
a
call
name.
her. We're gonna call her boss lady for now.
4 days. Got it. Pencil me
4
in.
days.
Pencil us in. Me, us, whatever.
Who knew spiders could blush?
Right.
We did.
Right.
Yeah,
Kendra.
okay,
There it is.
I have increased of butterflies.
Daedra?
Kendra.
Kendra.
Kendra. Like Cedra, only Ken.
I was gonna say if their name is
Yeah.
Daedra, we definitely cannot trust them.
I mean, Mayor Kendra Deverin.
Actually, no. Maybe we could because you've got the Daedra from Elder Scrolls. Can't trust them. But then I also know Daedra, the streamer, who's really good. So now I'm conflicted.
Right?
I don't know. I think you can trust it. Can trust the Daedra from Skyrim or
Well-
from Elder Scrolls series.
Looking for
You
work.
can trust that they're evil.
That's true. Well, looking for work. Where else we can go? We can go to the garrison and see whether there's any jobs that they don't want to put soldiers to or like guards to that we could do. Or
We could go to the pit and
Or-
look at it.
no, that's not jobs though. I'm talking about like
That's
people
an
who would pay
expedition.
coin to do things.
Hmm.
So taverns, we haven't checked out the taverns near the docks, which might have a little bit more work available.
Well, we don't have all that much time to go scouting.
No,
for jobs
No, but
currently, so.
But like even just figuring out some stuff about what's going on, if there's anything to like keep in mind for later, we can.
Yeah, there's tons of town. There's quite a few taverns we haven't hit yet. Like the one the guy said, oh man, I forgot the name of it. There was somewhere down near the docks.
I'll look back at her.
And such.
Do you have any like recommendations on like a good taverns to maybe like pick up some work? We've been at the White what was it, the White Horse? The White Deer?
White Deer.
The White Deer. We're staying at the White Deer at the moment, so we haven't gone south of that really.
Well, she thinks about it for a moment. There is... Oh, what is it? I haven't been there in years. I haven't needed to. There's the feed bag.
We did note that. All right.
Like, it's not the best place, but if you're after a rougher time, it's definitely an option.
Do they do? I like lean in a little and like whisper. Do they do like fight nights? Is that what you mean? Like,
oh, I'm not sure.
Like we throw one of the boys in there and bet money.
Oh, sometimes. Usually they got something.
When I'm leaning in, when I'm leaning in close to whisper that, can I see what she's hiding?
Give me a perception check.
I look down her tits. No.
I mean, if you roll a 1, maybe.
I get distracted.
You get distracted.
Because I will use a hero point if it's terrible. It's not that great. It's 17. It's not bad.
It's not bad. The fridge is always running. Yeah. You're not quite sure. Her other eye does seem a little bit different, though. Like, the one you can see is obviously kind of a really nice emerald green, especially now that you're kind of leaning in closer. Her other eye, however, seems to be of more of a solid color. Like, it's not just the iris, it's the whole eye.
Ooh. Okay.
That is all I can give you with that result.
That's fine. What's the room look like? We're like in a imagine like a town hall receptionist room.
Yeah. Births, deaths, and marriages.
Are there like papers to look at or some shit?
Yeah, there's some magazines and stuff around. Mostly just local papers.
I'll be like, cool. I'll like pat my head on the table, and I'll go like look at some books, and like have my back to her.
Yeah.
And while someone else is talking to her, I'm gonna use one of the cards from the stack and do read aura.
Yep.
And see if anything comes up.
While someone's got her distracted.
Yeah. So I'll wait till like she's talking again with somebody else.
Oh wait, we're meant to be distracting her, not the other way around?
Yes.
Fuck.
Matches, dispatches. Yeah, pretty
you
much.
Could do it, Drinick. You're great at talking to people. You should do it. Also, is Misha in here with us?
Yeah.
Presumably.
Misha's next to me.
That's funny.
Give me an Arcana check there, Rebecca.
Sure.
The distraction would literally just be like, oh, look, a bear.
Wow.
It is a cute
I'll
bear.
distract her.
Yeah.
I will go up and flirt with her and ask her out on a date or to dinner.
Ooh.
That works.
Nixie
Ooh, nice.
would absolutely shocked if you do that.
Okay, you're shocked then. I will do it. I'm doing it.
So you go up and ask her for a date?
Yeah, Morris goes up to her and says, you know, you are quite ravishing. Would you like to go out to dinner sometime?
I do appreciate your directness. I do. Unfortunately, however, I'm currently focusing on my career.
Understandable. Should you change your mind, I'll be in town for quite a while.
If I change my mind, I will look you up.
Hey, that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Drinix gonna turn to Modosh and be like, "Oh look, you got turned down. What a good excuse to have a drink tonight."
I felt she let you down easily.
Yeah, she did. Drunix just wanting to drink more.
Oh no, she agreed. That's a good reason to have a drink tonight.
Celebrate!
Holy shit, I am so sorry for laughing at that pickup line.
Oh look, a bear. Better drink. Huh?
Oh, look at
You met
that!
Misha. Ah.
I rolled a 27, by the way.
This is Drunix's wife.
I love that could be the best distraction. Just pops in. This is Drunix's wife, by the way.
Any way to undo curses, transfigurations, that kind of thing. With your 27 Aravetta,
We are looking into it.
there is a magical aura about her.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Fae.
Ah,
There is a Fae aura about her.
very cool.
Goddamn hags.
Not a hag. Not a hag.
Goddamn hags.
You would see that. You would see if she was hag-blooded. But no, there's definitely kind of a Fae aura about her. But
Yeah,
for the most part, she looks
gives
human.
You, like...
You would perhaps assume that she's a sorcerer of some kind.
Mm,
So she's
Cool.
probably got a little bit of Fae blood going on there.
nice.
Not enough to give her the full
Interesting.
features, but enough to kind of manifest some powers and some magic if she needs it.
Good on her. Career driven.
Yeah.
Nothing good before. Let's go.
Wait, fuck me.
All right. I don't know. Oh, does Read Aura, can it go through like walls and stuff? Is the mayor in the building?
It doesn't go through walls of a certain
Okay.
thickness. And
It's only 30
usually,
foot, so anyway, so.
considering the world that Galarian is in, most civic leaders have particularly thicker walls around their offices.
Mm,
Lead lining and other metals that provide the similar function are pretty common.
Ha! Divination magic's a bitch.
Yep.
Oh, look, you have a high fantasy world that's been dealing with magic for long enough. They usually have their own architectural methods for dealing with the standard stuff.
yeah.
As you kind of have finishing off this conversation though with Remorda, she kind of looks past you and out the window. And you do notice that it's starting to get darker in here. And you look to where she's looking, and she's looking at the window. There definitely seems to be kind of a darkness falling over the town.
Oh boy.
We walk outside. We were
So
supposed to
much
get there
for a
before
job.
dark.
Oh, I'm going to go to blacksmith. Time to get my armor.
What's happening? What's happening outside?
At least we're not that far away.
Well,
I assume it has some. I'm gonna shut up because I'm.
the sky
no
is starting to
theories.
become darker, as if night has appeared a little bit earlier.
God damn it.
However, the moon is already out, but
Huh?
it's hanging very low in the sky just above the cathedral.
Yep.
God damn it. All right.
She was evil, I called it!
Yes, you can swing
We
by
don't
the
know that.
blacksmith and pick up your stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
We could do that.
I'm not going to be that cruel to you. Jeez.
I'd go with that if we had to, but it's not a big deal. But we need to get to the cathedral ASAP.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
wave back to our new friend. We'll
No,
see
no
ya.
time for that.
Good luck.
I do. Screw you. I do.
Got to get that last bit of flirting in. I understand.
Yeah.
Nope. We're all gonna die tonight. Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
set this
So I'm gonna flirt
darkness.
a little.
Hmm.
We trudge
All
back.
right.
Woo.
Making your way back to the cathedral, it's kind of obvious that there's something going on. People are starting to gather around the cathedral, mostly around the entrance.
Okay.
Uh,
We run in.
As you enter,
the
acolytes see you and they usher you through immediately. One of them informs you that the priest's ritual is accelerating a little bit faster than he had planned.
Do you know why?
I know.
All right.
All right, weapons out.
Yeah, everybody will just come, go in.
Trinek's like, this is what happens when you fucking leave priests and dead bodies alone with rituals.
Yep.
So are you
Well-
making a bet on whether who's evil before we walk in? Drunig doesn't trust the priest.
My current guess, and it's completely just like left ball speculation, the priest wasn't actually the priest, it was someone pretending to be the priest.
Oh. Maybe the
harsh.
elf lady wasn't actually the elf lady. Ooh.
Let's actually push you back like 5 feet. There we go.
My AC doesn't seem to be registering properly.
Oh?
Did I do something wrong with the armor?
No, it should be fine.
Should be like 24 or something?
It should be 24 because it was 22. It was 22 with my old armor on. This has one better armor plus the potency, so it should be 24.
Is the potency on
Is
it?
that correct? I put it on, but as I'm saying, did I do something wrong maybe when I did it? That it's not registering? I don't know.
I'm just going to give you the +2 for speed purposes. I'll fix that up in a little bit.
Yes, it's just a minor thing. I was just curious if I did something wrong when I was adding the +1 to the armor.
Oh, you're right. I'll just take it up a little bit later.
Why is it buffering?
Buffering on my end. Oh, I've been red barred for the last hour.
We talked about this already.
Yeah. Oh, you're fine. Well, arriving in the courtyard, the corpse is kind of between them, but it's kind of floating and slowly spinning between them. The two of them are in the middle of chanting. The two of them are kind of in a lock-sync dance. It's a little hard to portray on a VTT, but the two of them are in fact kind of dancing around the body as the ritual continues.
Can we tell exactly what is happening at all?
Nixie should be able to.
I was about to say, Nixie, if you'd like to give us a religion check.
Yeah.
Could I do like an arcana to like at least see the like basic like what magic is happening at the moment?
Sure, if you like. It's just specifically will be for religion.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, I want to read.
So you have your point. Is your +1 from your cloak on there?
No, it was not.
No.
So
Nixie.
it would be 18?
18.
18?
Because your cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first things first. Iravetta, there's definitely some sort of necromancy going on here. It definitely looks like a necromantic ritual.
Yeah, we assume they were talking with her, not anything else.
Nixie, the ritual seems to be going, for the most part, as planned. However, it seems like the two of them are kind of enraptured in a ritualistic chant. If they kind of stop dancing, then the ritual also stops. But as they're kind of in this trance or fugue state, they really can't interact. And you can see the spirit of the woman starting to rise from the corpse itself. But she's not the only one to be rising. As on the outskirts of the light itself, as if kind of stalking.
Ooh.
What is that?
Is it a shadow?
Time to protect.
I love how it's coming out of the token, by the way. That looks sick.
What do you mean out of the token? Oh, the arms.
The little hand
arms
things.
and hands
Yeah.
reaching out.
Oh god, there's a few of them.
There is a couple.
I see 3.
Don't suppose I could try and do a check to see if I know what they might be. I'm not a Monster Hunter anymore, but
Do you have a cult or a religion?
I've got to double check because I haven't remembered it yet.
Oh, there was a little description.
Yes, I'm trained in occultism.
Well, give that a shot.
Woo!
Druidic, I'll get your initiative roll. I've already got Aravetta and Nixie's.
How'd you get mine?
Do I have... I'm assuming these count as... that's not natural.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My Arcana roll?
Yep.
Oh, I've
Oh,
already
shit.
rolled my initiative, apparently?
Yeah, no, you just did an occultism check.
Oh, well then, yeah, I can use... If you let me, I'll use that.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to actually specifically roll, in which case I'm perfectly happy to do that as well.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'll just grab...
Cool. It would be +1 on that then.
Easy done.
That's not natural, adds 1.
Update participant.
Yeah.
To
Yeah, so
help
17
explain-
for the check, 18 for the initiative.
Iravetta, I know normally you'd be starting initiative with stealth, but considering
fine.
these things are kind of coming out from the shadows themselves,
That's what I figured.
they have the drop.
Yeah, we're not prepared. That's fine.
Speaking of, let's roll these bad boys in. Well, I mean, that kind of works it.
Hey, shadows.
Well, I will get the information from your checks regarding the creatures, so you won't have to do recall knowledge, but on your turns. So you'll be able to ask a question about them as they kind of come through.
Easy
This
done.
one, however, looks to the ritual that's going on, and let's get a closer look at these guys because they're pretty. I like them.
Yeah, they look cool.
It will look to
Inklings.
the ritual and look to all of you and kind of make a decision as it starts to move towards you, Iravetta.
Hell yeah. Come to me, my pretty.
That is a cool design for a shadow.
And as it kind of stalks up to you, it's a strange sight to see because it kind of leans away from the light somewhat. That's kind of just coming off of this ritual naturally. But it is going to try to hit you as it reaches out with its hand.
Okay. That definitely hit.
For 10 negative damage or void damage.
My token. Was I already hurt for some reason?
You shouldn't have been.
Shouldn't been.
I just looked at my bar and I was.
Did you forget to rest? Hit the rest
No,
button to
we
heal up?
clicked it. I clicked it.
Okay.
I should be at 40. I should have been at 40. And now I'm at 25 from that. What is...
You should be at 35 then.
I can just change it
Or
here.
10. Yeah, just do it manually. You're fine.
Yeah.
No,
No,
You
just
are
like, I just
rested.
noticed when I clicked it, I was like, I had a little bump missing. I was like, the fuck?
7 Dooms for Sandpoint is a 1 to 11 adventure. No, it's 4 to 11. Oh, 4 to 12? 4 to
Yeah.
11? Something like that. Yeah.
We leveled up by doing Rust Hinge.
Which is actually a really great 1 to 3. But as the shadow
Russell's great.
swipes at you, Aravetta, it grabs a hold of your shadow and begins to pull at it.
Oh god.
Can you not?
And as it does, you kind of feel a little bit weaker.
Okay, it's only a condition. That's all right.
And
What
as
is
it
the
kind of
condition?
pulls at your shadow, gave you enfeebled. As it pulls at your shadow, you see its own form starts to take on more arachnid-like features.
Oh.
Hey, don't do that.
Whoosh! It is your turn. Are you muted?
Oh.
I think he was just thinking.
Ah, okay. Easy done. Link's way too excited about this.
I'm just looking at what Enfeebled does.
Oh, you're right.
It's mainly strength stuff, which is okay for me.
Oh god, I haven't had this many drop frames in a while.
Yeah. I'm actually, even though I'm green barring, I have dropped a modicum, but like I've dropped 0.9%.
58,000 frames.
Yeah, your actual like stream is a way back as well.
Yes. No, it'll be jittery as all fuck.
It compensates.
Yeah.
Sudden charge.
Alright. That's gonna be a critical hit.
That was so loud. Oh my god. Fuck.
Mordos is doing Mordos, ladies and gents.
Oh, good
Damn.
damage too.
Damn,
Christ,
boy!
boy.
32? Oh, he only took 27 of it.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen,
So-
but I had
Yeah.
to test.
Slashing damage?
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, at this point, you need to fucking invest in like all the critical specializations that you can. Just fucking all of them.
Speaking as someone with a lot of experience with the system, it's not that the criticals for the fighter plateaus, but everyone else starts to catch up after a little while.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
ebbs and flows.
Mm-hmm.
You have one action remaining though, Mordish. Strike it twice. Strike. These things do seem reasonably easy to hit comparatively. But it kind of just moves and kind of shifts and shudders as a shadow would.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's you done
my
though.
turn.
Oh, you've got reactive shield, don't you?
Was that a
Fair
goddammit I heard between the lines there, Obscura?
Just a
I
wee bit.
stabbed this. No, actually, it's a shadow. I don't know if I can feint him.
I stab at the.
Can I feint a shadow? Is that a thing I can do?
Try.
Because you rolled with Arcana, I'm going to give you a little bit of information on them. You're specifically asking if you can fate them. They're not mindless. They are undead. They're also unholy, and they are incorporeal.
It's more fainting is like making an attack. Like I pretend to make an attack, and it like confuses them a little, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
So they're not mindless, so they,
okay.
they will have reactions.
They could still be.
They
like,
could fall
tricked.
for it, yes.
oh, 16.
16.
It says it failed.
Hmm.
Oh, jeez.
You
What
do
would they be
have
up against? Their wisdom or something? Their will?
their will
Probably.
save. Their will
Yeah.
DC.
Okay.
I mean, you have a hero point according to the overlay if you want to use it.
No, I'll leave
No?
it for now,
Okay.
and I will
Alright.
strike them. Sorry, I was just reading shit.
Oh, you're
that was
fine.
nearly a 1.
That'll hit.
24 damage. Not sneak attack. That's okay. 9. Probably only take what, a little bit. 4, yeah. So
It's
we've got
not
a
more
5 from
dodge damage,
slashing.
but
No.
you have one action remaining.
1 action remaining.
Not a lot of things are Mordosh damage.
Mm-hmm.
Mordosh is like a whole nother category of damage.
I don't do that much damage. I get lucky.
It's a new day, right?
Yeah.
It's a new day. All right. They're all spread out though. I'm just gonna. If I try and feint him again, that won't last until next turn, will it? How long does it last? Till its next turn or till my next turn?
Next strike, I believe. No, let me check.
So if I was try to feint him again,
Where is deception?
when it comes back to my turn, that would still be there to make an attack, potentially.
I wouldn't imagine it would last through its own turn.
That's what I'm asking.
It won't last for its turn. Only till the end of your current turn.
Okie dokie. I'm just going to step. Actually, I'm going to move. I'm going to move here for my last turn. Because I just want to... Nope, I will step. I'll just go there, because I don't want... Yeah.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Alright.
And turn.
Drunic.
Yes. I was trying to identify them with the occultism.
Yep.
Well, we obviously know their shadows.
Yep. You would have the information that Aravetta has. So they're not mindless, they're incorporeal, they're unholy, and they are undead. Do you have another mechanical question?
Not a mechanical question, but an environmental question based on the scenario.
Yep.
Obviously one of them's engaged with Aravetta, one's engaged with Mordosh. Up to the point that my compatriots attacked them, as well as the one that's currently not attacking, what was did they have a general portrayal of their inclination towards the two conducting the ritual? Did they look aggressive against it? Or, like, obviously they're shadows, but like, were they moving toward it in a more of a guarding fashion? That kind of thing.
More opportunistic. Like, this is a necromantic ritual that's going on. And
so they're like a byproduct of it.
Kind of, yeah. They've just felt the magical energies and have pulled through the thinner barrier between life and death. And I decided to say hello. Maybe feed on some shadows. Maybe create more of themselves.
I can either attack or I can try and get Misha to try and interrupt. Because they're still dancing, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to try and stop their ritual?
What? Why?
Because it seems to be going sideways.
Is it?
Or is this just normal?
Nixie said it was going the way it was intended.
Yeah.
They're just locked in a thing. They're locked in it. They can't stop. If they stop,
okay, sorry, I didn't catch that. I apologize.
It's fine.
We're in defense mode.
What I'll do then, I'm not going to hunt this turn, which sucks, but that's fine. I'm going to use one of my own actions to flick the shutter on Misha's collar lantern.
Yep.
So that she's radiating out bright light, which I believe is... would that count as magical light because it's coming from an Everlight source?
I believe it does.
From an Everlight crystal? Cool.
Doop.
So yeah, Misha's going to have her light turned on. Second action command.
It's a little bright.
Flashbang to myself.
Yep.
Does this guy react to the light?
Well, that's what I was about to ask, because my second action is going to be command. I want Misha's first action is going to be to move up to the one near Nixie.
Yep.
Before she does something, does it seem to react to the incredibly bright light in front of it?
It seems to be more solid, if that makes sense. Less incorporeal, as if the light is kind of giving it more shape. Making it... Can
Misha try and... I'm tempted to get it to attack, but can Misha try and pin it? She's going to try and shove it to the ground.
Shove it to the ground? You can.
Yes.
From a mechanical standpoint, I will let you know Misha's attacks, because of the lantern, will bypass their resistance.
Okay. That's kind of what I was hoping might happen. I was either hoping there would be like have an aversion to light, or subsequently light would be kind of a disabling factor on their defenses. All right, so yeah, no, she's going to try and push this shadow to the ground.
Yep. Athletics check. This would be a trip.
Yep. I'm just going to remember. Oh, there we go. Trip's right there.
Misha's such a bright girl.
She's well trained. I think, yeah, no, she's right there. 25.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be success.
Yeah, so she's literally just trying to shove it to the ground and, like, hold it there.
Yep. As it hits the ground, it will start to wriggle away from Misha, trying to back away from the lantern as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I believe
now,
you have one action.
I'd have penalties to hit it, wouldn't I? Because it's currently prone, as I'd be attacking with a ranged weapon.
It hasn't taken cover, so I don't think so.
Okay. In that case, I was going to try and back Ayurveda up, but I might consolidate with Misha.
Yep.
I believe it's still in my... Ooh, it might not be in my range because I don't have it hunted. That sucks. All right. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. All right. Target that.
And to give them a pounding.
It's not hunted, so I'm going to hit it with the hatchet. So -2 range penalty.
You have 2 hero points.
Yeah, I'm going to use one of them. Oh, that was so close to being a 20!
Because of the range penalty as well. Oof.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I got what I wanted to do firstly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my turn done. The main thing was I didn't want it being up and about near Nixie.
Which is fair. Speaking of...
Yes.
Nixie!
Yeah! My turn! I'm attack the one that's in front of the bed.
The one in front of the bed? Yep.
Oh, does Misha's light reach?
That's a hit.
30.
For 6 whole damages.
Please don't.
No,
It takes
that's...
1!
No, that is incorrect. It should be an extra 5.
Can I also just double check? Apologies to interrupt.
You're fine.
Has Misha's lantern also had an effect on the one near Mordosh? Considering it's within the bright light, just within the bright light radius of Misha.
Oh, I think it might just be...
Or
I don't think it's going to matter, honestly. But...
Okay.
It's mostly for Misha's attacks.
Okay, that's fine. Just double checking.
Yep, you're fine. Nixie, you have 1 action remaining. I will let you know because you use religion for initiative. These things will be affected not just by your divine lance, but also if you were to use your heal spell to damage undead.
Yep. Yep. Because I'm within range and I can't put it on anybody else, I'm just going to use my shield.
Yep. Honestly, fair. All right. And that's you done?
Yep.
The shadow with you, Mordosh.
Yeah.
Almost like it's trying to shadow you or something.
I wonder.
It's gonna target you.
Bad
Let's
joke.
see something. Terrible joke, I know, right?
I appreciated it.
Really doesn't have much in the way of options. It's just gonna attack. Well, it's got a couple of things, but because of Misha's light, that's gonna just be a hit. Reactive shield, it'll miss. Shield. And it's gonna try a second attack. One more for the road.
I'll raise my shield so the game can calculate my AC properly.
Yeah, your shield stopped that attack from coming through. The last
shield too strong.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's good. It's good.
I would, because I like tempting fate.
No, sure. Its first action is to stand up.
Also, because Misha just threw it to the ground and she didn't actually get to pin it. Gotcha.
It's going to take a swipe at Misha.
Mm-hmm. I have faith in my bear companion. Wait, why has Misha got damage on her?
That's just going to be a full miss. That's fine. For its last action...
Oh, shit.
Run the fuck away.
It don't like the light.
No, it don't like the light.
Joke's on you, bitch. Joke's on you, bitch. Misha's quick as shit.
Now.
Her favorite game is fetch.
At the bottom of initiative, our dancers continue. As the ritual seems to be continuing on without interruption or problem.
Can we see like a change in what's happening to the body?
A after image of the spirit seems to be becoming stronger, starting to rise up and stand.
I'm 100% flipping it off.
Irvesser, you're 1v1ing this guy.
I am.
You sound so disappointed.
Get your Mordash on.
My damage isn't doing very much.
It's going to try to attack you again.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a hit. A roll ones for everyone else. 13 damage.
Ouch.
Jesus.
And
resounding through the air is medic.
Oh, it's gonna get worse. Iravetta. As it gives you another swipe, it grasps a hold of your shadow again.
Enfeebled.
Did it say that? Because that'd be kind of creepy and cool. Every time it goes, enfeebled.
Well, it's worse than that. You feel the strength draining from you a little bit more, Iravetta. And a quick glance to your own shadow, you can see that it's starting to split away from you.
Oh shit, it's gonna turn your shadow into another one. That's sick.
And then it's going to take another swipe.
That the DD was.
All right, Mordash.
Yes.
Bonk bonk.
I mean, you don't have to. You can just let it get away.
It didn't run away, so no. If it left, I might have.
I like to think through the sun battlefield. You hear bonk it, bonk it.
That's a hit.
With a fucking 8.
Oh, Mordash is like my third or fourth fighter. I'm used to this.
I love it. It's great.
It is still standing, but is down to single digits.
Let's see if we can rectify that.
Bonk bonk.
That's a hit. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it.
This was like when you played your Vegas, dude.
Third action.
Stride?
I actually have something planned. No.
Because you take one last swing of your sword, and as you do, you kind of cut it in two. Despite being a shadow, it seems like these things too cannot exist when split in half.
Any
glare?
Mm-hmm.
The
one that's that Arabetta's fighting.
Arabetta's fighting? That one will be out of range. Yeah. You still have to be within 30 feet. Yeah.
It's 30? I thought it was... okay. Well, then...
Yeah. 30 feet.
You could do the one that ran away from the bear.
Up to you, Mordosh.
Yeah, we'll do that one since it's in range.
Oh god. 80,000 dropped frames. God.
Huh?
So close to being a 17.
It is fear. It is the night. And that's you done, Mordosh?
Yes.
If it gets two little ears on top of its head and the fucking utility belt, I don't want to kill it.
I'm done. Iravetta.
Hey! How does using a wand in melee work?
You draw it, then cast the spell.
Well, quick draw.
Quick draw? I'll allow for a wand.
I like to imagine she has just all of them on her hip. She's just cluttered.
She rattles when she walks. There's just so much on her belt.
I'm going to try dizzying colors.
Yep.
It's I can't use it again. Oh, doing the thingy.
Dizzying colors?
Yeah, I can't cast it though.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Alright, that works for me.
It is a will save, so we'll see how that goes.
Dizzying colors. It has to do a will save. It's not bad with those.
Yeah, I figured from the fate before, but oh Jesus! I don't know what level that would be.
Oh, it'd just be level 1.
Just a success?
Just need to double check your stuff very quickly. Yeah, just a success. So he is going to be...
So it's still dazzled for 1 round.
Yeah, which sucks. It's like a 25% mischance.
So yeah, so it makes me concealed to it.
Mm-hmm. Also, as you do this, it looks a little bit more solid.
Oh, like the colors helped? The coloring lights helped?
Yeah.
Make it... Okay, great. You
have an extra remaining. Stab.
It's not off guard for me, though, so...
No.
Do I try and feint as well and then make a stab?
Casting a spell is 2 actions.
Oh, that's right, you're right. Okay, I will just stab it. Sheet out of the way. Where is it? If I saw...
As you kind of cast the dizzying lights, it's quickly growing mandibles upon its face. Very spider-like.
I like just before I stab it, I'm like pointing a finger. I'm like, don't do that. That's not that's not yours to show. Stop that.
It's growing extra limbs as well.
No, stop it. You're ruining my thing.
No one's looking at it.
I don't care. She's like just leaning in. She's like, stop doing this. Bugger off.
It just kind of snarls at you.
I can try and make another attack.
2 actions.
No, 2 actions. That's right. Yeah, that's my turn.
You're right.
You're done.
Riddick. 2 remain.
Michael. Mick?
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I was muted. But, yep. First action, I'm going to hunt that one.
Yep.
If I move and it... Oh, do I hunt it? If I move and attack... How far is it from me? Oh, yeah.
It's trying to get away from the
All
light
right,
on
fuck
Misha.
Yeah. Okay, Misha's going to use her free action, like her little trained one.
Yep.
And she's just going to run to there.
Yep.
Because she's going to... Yep.
Yep.
Fuck you, Shadow. My second action's going to be to move up.
First, those dwarven legs.
I've got to move up to be within range to throw at it. So
I thought you. I just thought you could attack the one that was near Arabetta without moving.
I'm being nice to Tara and not looking at the one she's fighting yet.
You mean gonna let me die?
Oh, you're fine.
Well, also, you're trying to hide your secret, so
You don't know that.
I
know
was
he
a
is
player, so I'm
bleeding
trying
out.
to be nice.
All right, Jurek, what you doing?
One. I'm throwing my axe at this one with Misha.
That's a hit.
Yep. And damage. Roll.
Cool.
Oh God. Yeah.
And this is where we do that, and we go +5. No.
Oh shit! It resisted 8 damage.
No. That should be a lot more. Because you're aligned with Misha as a ranger, you're taking advantage of the vulnerabilities that Misha is giving it.
Oh, neat. That's my turn done.
Also, I think its category X is non-magical for some reason. That's wild.
Oh. It's definitely magical and silver.
Yes. Nixie! I thought Shadow was cool.
Nixie.
I watched that movie. It was
You
great.
muted.
They cut it spread out a little
Not
bit as
bad.
well. Has she stepped out for a second?
Ish.
I don't know. She didn't say anything. She is
Little bit.
muted.
Someone might
Sorry.
have come into the room.
You're
My
right.
mother
Yeah.
walked in.
Ah,
I
okay.
can't ignore my mother. She will end me.
That's fine. Just tell her you're watching porn.
She'd believe it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nixie's turn.
It's your turn,
She
Nixie.
would believe it, and then look at my screen and laugh. Excuse you, no. Well, since you guys are attacking that one, I'm gonna try and use throw a lance towards Tara.
Nixie, help
You
me.
should probably heal our rogue. She's kind of fucked up.
Help me, Nixie, help. You can smack it. I don't mind you smacking it.
Oh yeah, no, she is down. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I
let's-
thought Druidic wasn't looking my
Let's
way.
use-
I don't. Dude, Drudic isn't. I am.
Let's use a 2 heal.
Yeah.
Tara. Do you need to do a fortitude save?
Do I?
No.
No.
For your heal? I willingly let it happen.
You will have to
Did I
step a
click
little
the
bit
wrong
closer to
one?
Arabetta.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ish, you're gonna have to move.
Yeah,
Just a wee bit.
just over here.
Hmm.
And now, yeah, on the living and roll healing.
Also,
I
I
need-
think Druidic is in the way of the fucking ritual, so this will be funny.
Oh, I've been watching.
Yeah.
Drudic doesn't give a shit.
Don't be in the way. Ah, damn it, boy.
He's not deliberately in the way, but he's paying attention to the creepies.
Other priorities.
That rude.
Still, 18 is
I
18.
like that. I still like you rolled 2 once. It's still an 18.
There's our Nixie.
That could, like, The fact that 18 is your minimum heal is
That got me up.
fine.
That got me really high. So you're good. I'm like 5 off my max now.
Nixie, as your turn starts to finish, or as your turn ends, you can see that the shadow Iravetter is sparring with is taking on more of a spider-like appearance. Extra limbs are growing out from its back. The tendrils around its head are starting to kind of more coalesce. The eyes are splitting into 8 different spider-like globes. Just thought I'd let you know.
To discover it. Ish doesn't like spiders. It's so perfect. She's the one that's seen it.
I just curled in on myself. The way you explained that was great. Also, I hate you.
If it's ever too much, just let me know, yeah?
No, you're fine. It's not part of my dislikes. I double checked. I don't like dirt, slimes, and zombies.
No, he's
so
talking about you specifically.
I know.
He's like, if it's too much for you.
I know. Even Aura just said nope. I'm like, no.
Aura, you racist!
Wow.
Fucking perfect. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't have written it better.
All right. The shadow is going to attempt to attack Misha.
Yep. Bring it.
That's going to be a critical.
Oh God!
Shit.
I heard that before I saw it.
I know.
Yeah, I had a fucking in a moment.
16
Alright.
damage.
16 is the double? That's pretty good. Okay.
I
Dog shit get hit.
He rolled
That's actually bad.
low. Yeah, he rolled really low.
Oh, I have to do it manually.
Average.
That's fine. 38. 28.
Oof.
And then it's going to
She's
start.
still above half.
It's going to start stealing Misha's shadow.
That could be a scary shadow.
Big
well,
shadow bear.
Its form starts to thicken up a little bit, as if it's kind of packing on muscle. Its limbs becoming more quadruped-like. For its final action... Nope, I'm on the ruler. It's trying to run away. All right. The one fighting you, Aravetta. It's currently
still,
dazzled.
Okay. Yeah, but that doesn't stop it from doing anything, right?
Oh no!
It makes it have a 25% chance to miss.
Yeah. The whole time I'm just telling it off.
Just casually. It's like fucking...
You don't just come in and take people's aesthetic. Fuck. What? Fuck off.
I like to think that in response it's
fuck off.
accelerating.
It says back to you.
Wait, in my voice?
Yeah, in your voice.
I chose this voice. You can't choose this voice. It's my
It's a
voice.
form stealer too.
I like that I can see one of those attacks.
It will
no,
get past
I
the
see the DC
concealment, but it will miss.
Oh my god. Am I seeing all of this? I'm freaking out.
yes, you are. She hasn't noticed it until just looking at it. Jesus.
That's going to be a
Can you
second
roll
miss.
below 5, please?
For its last one, it is going to start backing away.
Get it.
I don't think it'll be dazzled anymore. It's only one round, right?
Yes, at the end of its round.
Yeah. Is it end of my round or end of its round? I don't know.
For one round. So when it comes back around to your turn, the dazzle will technically be gone. But
alright, cool.
Mordosh.
Yeah.
I just remove it when it's the end of their turn because otherwise I forget these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell it's trying to get away into the shadows, Mordosh. You might be getting wall collision. That's fine. I can move you.
I can move it. I can get there. I was measuring, make sure I can get there and go.
Okay.
Oh, and then yeah. Where do you think you're going?
I feel like we're the bullies in the playground. Like, can't go this way. Can't go that way.
That's a hit. Oh god. Yeah, no. And you slice this one in half as well. The light eating away at its shadowy form as it disappears into nothingness.
You
Okay.
can say the magic word, please.
You have one action remaining.
Last action to move. So I can move.
It sucks in that one because it wasn't taking on the form of a creature that can speak, so it couldn't have said please even if it wanted to.
I moved
It
here.
would have just been like a low
Alright.
growl.
Irveta.
Okay. It's not colored anymore, so I'm assuming it's more like shadowy again.
It's getting more into the shadows. You get the feeling it's probably going to do a runner on the next turn.
The beacon shot that I have in my bag at the moment is specifically for like invisible creatures, but it does light up stuff.
Yeah.
Do I think because the dazzling lights worked, this would work in a similar manner?
Yes.
Alright, I'll do that. I will quick draw my bow, my arbalist.
Yep.
Load up one of those beacon shots, so I'll
Yep.
just
Two.
use it. It's gone.
Yep.
Which I keep forgetting doesn't actually bring up the item in the chat.
It's okay. I'm aware of what it's going to do. It's going to have
Okay,
make
and
the
then
shadow have a bad time.
And then strike. Roll. Ooh. Ooh.
Do you have a hero point
I'm
remaining?
going to reroll. Yes, I
Yeah.
have a hero point. I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
There's the hit.
There you go. So, normal damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
And we go +5.
Which is piercing, so I don't know if it still has the thing.
Oh, you're shooting with a beacon shot. It's going to be a lit.
Okay.
It's down to like 7 hit points. Oh god, okay. Do I have like a light effect?
Or just about.
And then, so, that was my first action. Reload with just a normal bolt, because that's what I've got. And I will hit it again.
Again.
Again. wait,
Reloading
no.
is a single action. I think you're out. No, you have
No.
one left. Yeah, you're good.
I could
Yeah, no, you're good.
draw whatever.
Quick draw.
So second attack's in map 5. That missed.
That's so good. You got flashbanged. Welcome in, Raiders. Sorry, just doing the GMing
It's my
thing.
turn.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome,
I've just had a
Raiders!
chat with them. I was muted.
Woo!
Well,
Thank you. Druidic, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to make sure I'm not in their little bloody ritual area.
Oh, I was supposed to shift them as well. I'll do that.
That's 15. I can move an additional one. I'm not.
You were
so
literally
I'm not in
just
their-
out of it. You were literally
Yeah.
just out of it for
Yeah,
their. For
like
their
He's,
walk.
he's trying to stay out of their little dancey doodad spot. Second action, I'm gonna hunt that one just to get the range threshold not completely fucked.
Yeah.
And third action, I'm going to throw my fancy bloody hatchet at it. I do get. Oh, because it's 45 from me, so it is technically. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, I thought it basically doubled my first range threshold, so I just don't suffer the penalties for it, but I still suffer the subsequent numbers for 2 and 3.
Right.
Well, I got a -4 to hit this one. Let's see
Oh,
how
I
we
believe
go.
in you.
Hey! Oh,
Told
that
you.
was so close to a 20.
It was very close.
Still hits though.
All right, fuck you, Shadow. Fuck you, Shadow.
And it is lit up, so
Ooh. I was gonna be like,
21!
we're going to ignore the light, the like damage reduction, but it's not gonna matter.
Doesn't matter.
I don't need to ignore
I
no
like that
damage
his blood
reduction.
splatter is just a full circle.
Just a full ass circle.
Everyone else's is like little pitter pats. His is a
That
full
one's
ass circle.
born of frustration because people were yelling at me to get out of the dance.
Well, he also probably was like the fully formed one. He was like he had multiple
He sucked
rounds
more
of me.
shadow.
Wait,
Yeah.
does he like erupt into like shadowy spider blood?
Not spider blood. But it does.
But he was definitely a spider.
You were hunting
Actually,
it.
question regarding that. Yeah, because I focused on it particularly well, because I hunted it, did I notice its physical traits?
Look, at that point, they were getting pretty obvious. It had extra.
It was also
Okay.
lit the fuck up.
Yeah.
So it's not, and it wouldn't be exactly a stretch to be like, one attacked Misha, started getting berry. This one's attacking everyone, get spidery.
It's
Question
definitely
mark?
odd. It's definitely
You're
odd.
just gonna like look at Aravena and just be like,
She is
Hey.
still she's whole time she's been like pointing at it angrily, and then as soon as it like this picture's like, yeah, exactly. Like in her head, she had a full conversation with the thing.
Well, we are a little bit over time, so
Mm-hmm.
the ritual seems to be continuing. Off in the distance, from beyond the cathedral, you can hear the loud shovings and calling of various members of the town. The onlookers for the cathedral are starting to evolve into a full-out mob. But it all seems to kind of drown out as the visage of the woman appears.
hello, creepy.
Kind of cute.
Wow.
I have severe questions about myself, knowing that you chose me with what you consider cute. Like,
She's kind of cute.
what does it say about me based on your
Hey,
game
I like a
taste?
strong woman. Leave me alone.
This is true.
Humanoid in
I don't know
appearance.
if she looks.
Very much a human. She looks angry, disappointed. There's also kind of a hint of misery and sadness. But you can tell down one arm. Exceptionally burned? No.
Mm.
Transfigured somehow to look more demonic. Her left hand ending in a very large, and it seems to be dripping even now, demonic talon. And with that, we're going to end the session.
Nice.
She's a bitch.
I don't know that.
I'm sorry, based on her track record with this town, I feel like it's fairly safe to assume that she was a bitch.
I think assumptions get people killed.
No, I agree.
thank
I
you,
agree with you,
thank you.
Nicholas.
Thank you, thank you.
I was gonna be like, no, I'm pretty firm in my
She
assessment of
seemed
this
real
one.
sad, guys. Maybe she had a good reason.
Maybe she had a good reason
Sad
to do
that
it
she's a
all.
bitch.
Jeez.
Good reason
Stop
to kill
letting
hundreds
your
and hundreds
pants
of
make
people.
excuses for the enemy.
Hey, that's exactly what happened for you guys when I was like, maybe the receptionist is evil, and you guys are like, I will die for this woman.
There's a difference, though. There's a difference. The receptionist didn't have a track record of trying to kill and destroy the town.
Not that we know of.
Good. Doesn't always mean shit.
That's all it takes. I didn't know about it, so fine.
Well, not after
I
I just did
my
the civil thing
statement.
of going, damn! That's about it.
Is that certainly the civil thing? Well, I am going to close up pretty quickly on my end because I'm still red barred and I've gone into 6 digits for my dropped frames, so that's got to be fun for everyone on my side. I do apologize about that. There's not much I can do about it. I get the feeling that's on Twitch/OBS's end because I'm coming through fine on
A bug
Discord.
that's going around, guys, is nothing to be done.
On your stream, I just killed that second shadow.
Yeah, it's really far back.
Yeah, it's so behind. Holy shoot.
Like, I don't know whether, like, does it
And
only,
I refreshed it twice.
Does it cut off when you get to this point, or will it cut off in real time?
It'll cut off in real time at the raid.
Yeah.
So when I raid into Dwarf, it'll cut off the stream there, and people will be like, "Oh no!" So I do apologize to that, everyone. I am going to suggest, though, however, if you want to find out what happened for the rest of this session, you can. Actually, we're good. I'm just going to send you straight to YouTube.
Yeah.
Go watch the YouTube videos. He's got all the stuff up there. It's good fun.
I'm also trying to get to 500.
Your stream, I just killed the first one on your stream.
Go on to see it.
It's even further back than I thought.
It happens.
But yeah, on the YouTube, all the sessions go up there. Also, these Sandpoint ones are the first ones that are getting edited down to be more abridged versions.
Yay!
I'm not going to be
What
releasing...
do you mean, like we waffle on?
We do bullshit. What do you mean?
I'm not going to quote my editor, but they were like, "Yeah, so just cutting out dead air. I've cut out like 30 minutes." I'm like, "Holy shit!" Okay. Look, it happens. This is live. This is streaming. It's just kind of how it does. But yeah, up on the YouTube, I am going towards 500 subscribers on YouTube. For two reasons. One, the obvious one is the monetization. However, I don't expect to get anything from the monetization of YouTube. Like, the AdSense is completely shithouse. More to the point, however... well, no, it's more for my ulterior motive. If I get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, I can combine that with my Blue Sky following and my Twitch following. Go to Paizo and go, "Can I go on your press pass, please? Press release?"
Yeah.
Which would be fucking awesome.
Means I get all the PDFs
Make sure
earlier.
he gets there, guys. He deserves it.
And I do streams talking about all the content and stuff like that. This week and next week's probably going to be a little bit light due to other things that are currently going on. I'm assisting certain friends with their own work at the moment, getting them prepped up for their own things. But we love it. We love it. All that said, though, with our heroes having met a couple more of the people around town, they finally made their way back to the cathedral, where the ritual seems to have accelerated at a far faster pace than was originally planned. And after tussling with a couple of shadows, a shadow of the past, otherwise known as a ghost, has risen and apparently has a lot to say. But if you want to find out what they do actually have to say, you'll have to join us next week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. We'll be continuing 7 Dooms of Sandpoint for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, presented by Tabletop Obscura, powered by Foundry VTT. Music is by Michael Gelfing. I would do the shoutouts and stuff like that. Ish, Irveta, Mordosh, Drunic. But I'm currently getting so much drop frames and everything else like that. I'm just gonna raid.
Don't sweat it, man.
Yeah, I'm not sweating it. I'm just gonna raid straight into the
That's
dwarf.
fine. Well, I'll do it on my end while you do your stuff. Hang on. Let me hit all the peeps.
So
I
we're
need
good
to go.
Yeah, you're right. But all that said, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. The VOD for this will be up within 48 hours. But
Remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.